Hello, everybody! It's Wiltuck, your favorite storybook traveler, and my lovely assistant, Quill. Yeah, that's right, here he is. Hello, Pixel Foxy. Hello, Dahaka dear. How have you been doing today? Hope you've both been swell and all that jazz. Let me just exit out Discord. There we go. And let's bring in so I can see you guys properly. Hey, what's up, dudes? Hello, hello, good, nice to hear. Yeah, I figured we'd do a little bit of looping tonight, a little bit of hero work. I don't know. Loop Hero is a very simple game, but there's just something about it that I really enjoy. Its gameplay is all right. The aesthetic of it is pretty peak, and I kind of want to see how the game evolves a bit, you know? It's also a pretty relaxing game. I thought about doing Slay the Spire, but I felt like I've done that a lot recently. I wanted to do something that was a little bit different from it. The aesthetics, I just love the aesthetics of Loop Hero. It's just so good. My day was fine, but my night was a pain in the booty. Ooh, I'm sorry about that. My day was, I kept coughing. Those coughs were like hell. Oh yeah, right, you've been sick. Yeah, I hope you get over that soon. You bought like a lot of stuff to help with that, so I'm sure your body's fighting back as hard as it can. And it won't last too long, at least. I felt a little bit crappy at like one point earlier in the day. I think it's because I just drank something I normally never drink. I had like a sports drink, and it was like a healthy sports drink. We're using like coconut water and a bunch of other random shit in there to be healthy. And my body has never just like rejected something. Like it tasted fine. It's just like half an hour later, my body was just like, you know? I should get something from Yuka's coughs. Is there something? That'd be nice. I usually just suffer whenever I'm sick. The most I'll ever take is like some ibuprofen or something like that, to help with, like, I don't know, headaches. Maybe I'll take something to help me sleep at night. You got those medicines that, like, help you sleep. Those ones are good, too. They make you sleepy. That's about it. My mom usually, whenever I just have, like, medicine questions, I'll hit up my mom. But for the most part, I'll just suffer through it, man. Even if it's the worst time. The time I got the shingles, some of the worst fucking pain ever, man. It was fucking bad. And apparently, if shingles get bad enough, it can actually blind you if it gets up to, like, the wrong spot of your body. Luckily, I can never get shingles again, I think. I think that's how that works. So, I'm happy about that, at least, because that was pretty awful. I ended up, like, tapping out and asking my mom to, like, bring over some medicine and all that instead of just suffering through. I thought it was just, like, a normal sickness, and no, it was really not. That was a fun time. You always pine for the days where you can just stay home sick. And then you remember how awful it is to be sick, and then you regret fucking everything. Yeah, I slept on the couch again. I haven't slept on, in the past 2 weeks, I've slept in my bed, like, maybe once or twice. It's been a bit insane. Also went to the nearest grocery store and got some kiwi fruit. Oh, nice. Mandarin oranges, good choice, good choice. Although I think I prefer regular oranges for dealing with sicknesses, but mandarins are just tasty all around. Cheesecake flavored ice cream. Interesting. Water drops. You mean, well, can't you just get that like from a sink, man? You just need some drops of water, some milk, and some gumdrop chocolate, which my oldest nephew ate. Oh, nice. I don't use milk for that much. I'll get like once a blue moon if I plan to make some, I don't know, something from like mac and cheese from scratch. That's like one of the only times I'll like actually go out and buy milk. Milk is so annoying, man. It goes bad so fucking quick. I hate it. I hate buying it. Flavored water drops. I see. I thought you just bought some like droplets of water there. I could have told you that was a waste of money. But yeah. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're doing what you can to help it. I think you'll be fine eventually in good times. In decent times. For me, gotta get that calcium in, hell yeah. Well, I'm already a grown boy, so there's not much point. I mean, it's probably a good idea. It's probably a good idea to have a little bit of milk every once in a blue moon just to help out the old bones. It's probably a smart thing. I do not like the fucking taste of milk, man. It sucks. I've had many a milk out there. None of them are good. They're just, you put up with it at like best, you know? Ugh, I hate it. It's okay. It's all right. I'd rather not. I'd rather have some cool ginger ale or a Coca-Cola. Why can't Coca-Cola help my bones, huh? All it does is clean out the pipes, and I mean, that's nice. Apparently there was like one lady that had like a lump of something that was like forming in her body due to what she ate. And the doctors actually told her to like, I think it was like Sprite or Coca-Cola in order to like dissolve it. That's fucking wild, but yeah, apparently. Probably had like one hell of a day when that came out. Oh man. Outside of that, I think I spent most of today. Today fucking sucked. I was outside. It was hot. It was dusty. It was muggy. And then there was lightning. And the lightning was really fucking cool to look at. I fucking love looking at lightning, man. I'm always so curious about it because it's such a natural. Well, I mean, obviously it's a natural process, but lightning always looks so defined. It has such hard edges. It's so instantaneous, but it's so random and like I don't know, lightning's very, what creates the visual spectacle of lightning is so weird, isn't it? You would think that the sudden, I don't know, it's just such a weird phenomenon, isn't it? How all the electrons just end up like, I guess, spiking. And actually, technically, lightning comes from the ground, not from the sky. It tends to go up, but I guess they kind of meet each other in the middle a little bit, too. So, but it's so weird how it has just such a high defined edges and all that, and such that random shape. It looks so fucking cool, man. Lightning looks so cool, but holy heck, it's scary. Gotta take in what lightning can cause. Yeah, it is. And lightning struck pretty fucking close to me today. Not like dangerously close, but close enough that I could almost see the spot where it landed. Which, not that common. That was pretty crazy. I love the feeling of thunder, though, that comes with lightning. Just the rumbling, the deep-throated rumbling of it as it just, like, goes through everything. God, it sounds so fucking cool. Lightning and thunder are awesome. And then it, like, cracked open the sky and a whole bunch of rain came down, like a fuck ton. Glad I dodged most of that, really. So yeah, that was a pretty cool show today, I think, at least. Nice to have that in for work. I'm good with thunder and lightning. I hope you are. I hope you are. I feel like most people are. I'm not really. I suppose there would be some people that would not handle it well, that are probably a bit more scared. But I think most people are okay with it. Be weird to be that type of person who's afraid of it, though. Put a fork in the outlet if you want to know what it feels like. I think I'm good, man. Nah, I'm good. I have heard the story, though, of, like, one guy that was, like, a park ranger that got stuck not once, not twice, but over the course of his life, like, 7 times by lightning. God fucking had it out for that guy. He somehow lived, so obviously God didn't hate him that much, but damn, man. The fuck did he do? He lived through it all is the most insane part. Oh, I think he was kind of permanently bald after a certain point. You can't regrow that much hair over the course of your life. Really surprised he lived. Oh, man. I don't even know if that story's true. I'm pretty sure it is. Guys gotta be one of the most unlucky people on fucking Earth, though. There's always gotta be exceptions to the rules. You know, it's so unlikely to get hit by lightning. It's so incredibly unlikely to get hit by it twice. But of course, there's going to be, like, one guy that's so fucking unlucky in the world that he got hit by it 7 fucking times. It's funny. I always thought, well, like, it'd be kind of cool. And it would suck at first, but it'd be kind of a cool story to tell if you lived. That, oh yeah, I got struck by fucking lightning. Yeah, think about that. I mean, like, nobody could match that, right? I listen to ambient noises like lightning to help me sleep, dude. Yeah, I'm not a big ambient noise sleeper, mostly because I stay up so late most of the time. I need no help sleeping. I usually sleep while I'm at my desk, which is not good. But if I were an ambient noise sleeper, the sound of, like, rain with, like, distant rumbling thunder would absolutely be peak for me. God, the sound of, like, distant rumbling thunder and the rain hitting the window or something like that, it feels so good, man. It feels so good. It's good for the soul. Oh yeah, I spent more of today not seething about the desk, but kind of thinking about it, and I realized there is, in fact, a way to fix the keyboard tray if I talk to him again and spend more money. If I spend more money, I can fix the issue. Crazy. Basically, there is room to expand. If I talk to him again, there is room to expand the tray. I'd have to get a whole new wood for it. But I could expand that tray and I'd have all the room I need. And then with 2 holes in like the underside of the desk, I could have like the perfect, I don't know, the perfect wire cable, cable management for like the keyboard and mouse. Because I was like wondering about that, because I realized when I was looking at it that it's all of it is made out of just like flat like wood. There's like nowhere to put the the cables for like the mouse and the keyboard to filter them through. So I'd have to just fucking deal with them like draped over my legs or something. So it'd be nice to fix that. It'd be nice. It would just take like 2 holes. So that probably wouldn't be too bad, right? Pay money to unlock the DLC of fixing the tray. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it does kind of suck on one end, because me with this idea I have where instead of, okay, Quill, please help me out here. Let me just redraw everything. So, keyboard tray, right? And the actual thing, like the metal that's on it, like it's going like this. Okay. It's like that. And then there's a second piece of metal that goes like this, and it goes up to the under, and that's where it's actually bolted into the desk. Like that's the actual keyboard tray, and then this is like the wood of the desk, right? So something like this. Although it kind of goes like more like this. There we are. So it's not quite up to the top. Right. So it's something like that. That's kind of the current setup. And I also currently have like wood right there and right there. Quill helping. I know, right? It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm finally getting fucking use out of this guy. Shut up and do your job, Quill. All right. So, but I did notice when looking at it, because I complained about the fact that he made it 27 inches instead of what I asked for, and then I realized, oh, he could just, oh wait, hang on, that's a bit too long. Yeah, pull it back a little bit. Thank you. Like this. There we go. And I realized that on this area that Quill's pointing out here, there is room to maneuver the things, the metal that's holding up the actual keyboard tray on either side. And it's about 1.5 inches or so. Or at least, it's actually more like a 3/4 of an inch if you're counting the part that goes into the upper side. If you can pull that out, thank you. That part right there. But I realized if instead of just working with that, why I have these parts on the side right there that Quill pointed out on either side that go down, and it's wood. Why not, instead of attaching the keyboard tray to the underside of the desk and having to deal with those like L points at the top that make it so I have less room for like an expanded keyboard, why don't I just directly move this over so that it's screwed instead of to the bottom of the desk, it's screwed into like the inner side right here. And that way I'd have a lot more room. I wouldn't have to deal with, and you'd have to like shave off this like top part or basically get rid of it, or you could just flip it around so it's faced the other way. You could do that too. So it's just kind of like flat metal, so it can like go right against the side on either edge. And that could work. That could work, I'm pretty sure. He might throw a fit about it, but that could work. And that way I would have actually even more than 30 inches for a keyboard tray. And that'd be pretty good. I would have to replace the wood. I would have to ask him to get more wood, but this seems like something that could be done in like a day. You know? Now the real problem is this whole keyboard tray, because this is like the wood, not the actual keyboard, but you know what the keyboard would sit on. It's not, all right, it's not exactly level. Just work with me on this. Quill kind of sucks at his job. Don't give me that face. All right, so it's like this. The problem with the keyboard tray, another problem is not just like the width. I mean, that is solvable. That's actually kind of easily solvable. I've learned. But it's the fact that the current rails used for the wood are bigger than the actual wood itself. So the only thing that could fix it would be to like shift this downwards so that the top of it is flush with the top of the keyboard tray. But then that means that they would be going like down here, and that could just be really annoying trying to fit under because my legs already have problems. So I have to probably get new rails for the actual keyboard tray itself, and those rails would have to be closer to the exact measurement of the wood. Go on strike or quit and protest. Never. I own his fucking soul. Isn't that right, Quill? That's right. I only had to give up a little bit of control to him. Don't give me that face. Get back to work. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I can fix 2 of the 3 issues I have, and honestly, if the keyboard tray is wide enough, like as much as I thought, then those like bumper rails on the side that poke up wouldn't be that big of a deal to me, because if it's wider, I'm less likely to bump into them. I would like to not have to deal with them, but I don't know, I'm just kind of poking that one around. The problem is, all this work, if it takes more than a day, it's prohibitively expensive, basically. I could maybe do it myself, but I'd actually want like the expanded wood for it. That's something I'd probably be just reliant on him. Like, I could handle maybe drilling the holes or shifting this over, so like screwing it in. That I could probably do, but making the actual wood that goes with the rest, that's actually the wider variety, would be a bit. That's kind of his. So yeah, that's just what I'm currently thinking of for the desk. All these various stuff. I haven't talked to him at all. I'm kind of afraid to. I felt like I was. I had so much feedback that was a bit late in the construction process because he kind of sprung it on me. I think he got a little frustrated. But I don't feel that guilty because it was kind of my fault for springing the construction process on me when I didn't even want to commit yet. But it's kind of a neutral relationship. We're getting on each other's nerves. Anyway. I don't know. If he can do it like quickly enough, and I mean like I feel like it's not that big of a deal, then I feel like I could spring for that. I know. I'm gonna use this desk for probably the rest of my life. So I'd like to get rid of the fucking bumper rail so I don't have to like worry about that anytime I like want to swing over my mouse to like aim at a guy in like a shooter or something, you know? I don't want to have to deal with that. I really, really don't. So that's like 1. 2 is making it wider, and that'd be nice. So yeah, and then just the wiring would be good. So yeah, I don't want to. Now another problem with this means is that I have to talk with him again. I have to talk with him in detail about all the things I just talked with you guys about, and then he has to make time to come on over. So I'm not going to be able to use this desk for quite a fucking while, which is a little frustrating. How much did it cost? I will find out soon enough. Because he had an account with my parents, so the choices were, goes through the process to make a new account with me when my parents are gonna like help pay for it anyway, because they wanted to support him and they were kind of pushing me towards making this desk with him to help support him. Or just bill my parents and then my parents would tell me how much I owe them. So I don't know. I don't know how much it costs. I just know it will cost at least a couple grand, basically. For what I currently have. That's not even considering like what I'm proposing here. Oh, okay, I'm gonna guess at least $1,250. Probably gonna be at least double that in total because the couple grand. Oh, $2K. The couple grand is basically just for his time because it took him like 4 days to make, and that's like maybe it was his like guesstimate at the start of like what the materials would cost. So yeah, Dukins, hi, how are you doing? Hello, Sky Iron Bat. I'm doing well. How about you? I'm just talking more about my desk and what I can do about it. Just little frustrations and things that I could fix about it. It's just, yeah, bro's been gone so long. What? What do you mean? I've been here the whole time. Hello, Phoebe. Good to see you. It's good to see you guys again. But yeah, it's like I said, it's an expensive desk. But anything you get custom is, especially carpentry work, is going to be super fucking expensive because wood is super fucking expensive and nobody wants to buy custom shit anymore, so there's even less people doing it. It really sucks because then you're like, well, if custom stuff is so expensive, then I'll just look online for like a nice desk to buy, you know? Let's get something pre-made. I've checked. Holy shit, it's hard to find any decent computer desk online. Most of them are just like pretty fucking bad. They're just like either some plastic motorized shit or there's some over complex like avant-garde shit with like a bookshelf integrated or whatever. It's just they're either way too much or way too chintzy. It's hard to find something that's just a nice wooden desk. It's crazy how hard it is to find that. Yeah, I can see that cost in chat. Holy. Yeah, that's the cost of getting a custom-made desk. Because an on-hand carpenter is expensive. And there's no guarantee of quality, especially if you get a carpenter who's not used to making furniture. That was like his first furniture item as well. You'd think that would entitle me to some type of discount since he's usually using our business as kind of like a learning experience for him on like the do's and don'ts of like how to make a desk. But I guess I'd be asking a bit much, wouldn't it? Also, my semester is over. Hey! Now to just sit and chill for 2 weeks. I'm thinking of doing some online course. Oh, you're a busybody, yeah, man? I would absolutely take those 2 weeks and chill, but I guess that's why I'm here and you're over there. And the caveman's in there. And where's... And all right, I forgot that we're out here. I'm happy for you, man. I hope you did your best. I hope you did all right. I'm sure you did. Yeah. I'll figure things out. I'll probably talk to him. I'll probably sit on at least for like one additional day. I don't think I'll talk to him until Friday. That's kind of my rule. I kind of want to sit and simmer on my thoughts with the desk for a couple more days before I before I talk to him, because I don't want to like talk to him and then a day later be like, oh wait, I have a new idea. Let me go back to him, you know? I want to actually make sure I got my thoughts in order. I know what I want. Maybe even do a bit of research on like Rails online. Does stuff like that. And yeah, just like I can see if I can find Rails that actually fit the size of the keyboard tray. My current one actually uses them, but that keyboard kind of sucks, that keyboard tray. But they do exist, like half-inch ones. So I don't know. I generally can't sit without work, man. Something to keep me busy during the day. Yeah, maybe I should be more like that. Maybe if I was more like that, I'd have less periods of my life where they were full of pain and misery. I don't know. I'm just not a very busybody. I don't have like a fire burning in my soul or anything like that. So I'm a pretty relaxed dude. I have to like push myself to do stuff, you know? But once I get into the groove of something, like once I have a challenge in front of me, then I get into it. It's just when I don't have anything in front of me, then I tend to get just a little too relaxed to the point I forget I need to do anything at all. It's like my body, like let's say you have like 2 hours. You have 2 hours of free time, right? If you gave me an additional task to do in that 2 hours, I would do it, and then I would enjoy whatever free time I'd have left. Like maybe that task took like an hour and a half, and I had half an hour. Great, I'd spend that half hour relaxing or doing whatever, probably like watching YouTube or eating a dinner. But if I had that whole 2 hours of free time instead of that like 1.5 hour task, then I'd spend that whole 2 hours watching YouTube and eating dinner. You know, it's like my laziness expands to fit whatever free time I am given, to the point where it never feels like I have free time, and it feels like I'm just going through my standard stuff of like eat dinner, watch a bit of YouTube, you know, do some chores, and it's just the amount of free time I have changes the amount of like time those chores takes, which is not great. I'm terrible at being strict with myself. I hate being strict with myself, but I love accomplishing goals, so yeah. Problem is, if I get relaxed, I immediately forget I want to put goals in front of myself. So it's kind of an endless cycle in that one. Why are you going for a custom desk? Well, that needs to be changed to a past tense, Mr. Bachelor man. Bachelor degree? Oh, no, master degree man. Because I already have the custom desk. I just need to edit it because I realized there are some things that really need changed. Why I went for the custom desk? Because, one, the desk I've been using for like the past 10 years is not the greatest. It's always been chintzy. I just kind of adjusted to it. All right, so that's reason one. The desk I always had was not exactly great. Reason two, is that I got a nice big chair that can like sit very high up, and I liked having a nice high chair because I am a tall person. So when I sit down in like a regular height chair, my knees end up being above my waist, which can be uncomfortable for long periods. You know, it's like my blood doesn't flow nicely. But with my current chintzy desk, I have to keep my chair at its lowest point, as in like at the height of like a regular chair. Otherwise, it won't like fit, you know? It won't fit at all. Or it's like very uncomfortable to use the keyboard and mouse because the desk is sized to like a regular height chair. So, I need, in order to use my chair to its full potential, in order to be very comfy when sitting, I need a desk that can actually match the height of the chair. Okay? That's reason 2. Reason 3. Okay, reason 3. Any desk online that's like, you know, a desk that you can just buy wholesale and not custom order, desks are shit, man. Desks are so shit. They're either the chintziest pieces of like motorized shit that are probably gonna break in a couple of years, and they just look fucking awful. Or if they are a wooden one, they're just so weird, man. They're just so weird. They're like overly designed, or they're either like too simple or they're too overly designed. And in either case, they just don't fit like a computer desk well. Like actual computers, and like, which is so weird. You think of this age of fucking computers for like the last 20 years. We got like fucking AI outthinking our smartest people now. You'd think there would be some thought in the desk making industry to the idea of, hey, don't most people own a PC computer at this point and want a place to put their tower? And they go like, nah, it'll be fine. So, that was reason 3. So with no good desks to buy online, especially, there are like no desks that are at, all right, every desk you find online that's a non-motorized desk is going to be at a standard 30-inch height. There's none that like change that. Believe me, I checked. It's annoying as shit. The reason why I don't like a motorized desk because, I mean, when the motors run out, that's going to be a huge fucking pain in the ass. You have to replace the entire desk, and a lot of the motorized desks aren't really that quality anyway. So my only option was really a custom desk. I mean, there were some kind of nice motorized ones I was thinking about, but those ones were kind of expensive too. Nowhere near as much as a custom desk would cost, but still somewhat expensive, you know? And then, all right, so then the non-personal reasons is that this carpenter that my parents know, he's kind of a friend of them. A friend of the family. They've known him for a while. They've worked with him a while. Most of the time, instead of doing furniture work, he does like housework. Like he does shelves and like a house, and he does good shelf work. You know, he does cabinets, he does shelves, he does baseboards, that type of stuff. That's more his deal. He almost never does furniture. It's been a kind of a wheelhouse. But my parents really like him, and he does do good work, and he has a good eye, and he's a nice guy to just chat with too. So that's another reason. And also another reason is that this guy, this carpenter, has kind of fallen on hard times recently. Divorced his wife. And that's not been going great for him. So I think my parents were really kind of eager to get him more work because they know work keeps him happy and like helps him a bit. So they're thinking a bit like a support for him as well, while also giving me a desk at a time where I needed a desk. So it was kind of, in my parents' eyes, it was kind of like a win-win-win. Support friend, son gets desk when he needs desk, you know, and it all makes sense. So it all came together to just all of the reasons to buy an expensive custom-made desk made by, let's be honest, someone that's kind of an amateur at making desks, kind of just came together in like a storm at once. And honestly, for the most part, I am really happy with the result. It's just, there are a couple of things that need changing. Also, the fact that he fucked up a bit of the measurements. I asked for like a 30-inch keyboard tray, and he shaved it down to 27 without talking to me at all. And the 27 is just barely enough, especially when considering the fact that the actual keyboard tray itself has like, I don't know, guards. The rails go up above the keyboard tray, so that if you move your mouse to the right too much, you're gonna smash your pinky into those rail guards, which is not ideal. So things like that, and there's just a lot of little details in the desk, in the making of the desk, that I didn't think of because I assumed that they would be known, that he would put thought towards, but I didn't realize just he is not one of those people that uses computers a lot or has a computer desk. So he does not put a lot of thought towards that, so he didn't realize what people would need out of it. So there was a bit of a little bit of a learning curve there. Like, in terms of, like, wiring, like, he made it completely flush in the back, but that, definitely poses a problem if you have, like, wirings off your monitors or something that you want to go down the back or something like that, because you don't want them to be smashed by a wall. Yeah, little details like that I had to, like, kind of pull them in on. Or, like, the height of a PC, and, like, the fact that the PC needs more than its height in terms of, space, because it needs room on the top for the top fans as well. It's just a lot of little stuff like that. I couldn't hear half of it because of freaking ads. Oh, but I got you. I see. I was mostly asking because of the high cost, but yeah, it's difficult to find ones to satisfy all the needs. Yeah, most tests out there suck. Oh yeah, my first reason, because I think you might have missed this one due to ads, is that my desk that I've been using for the last 10 years, it's really chintzy. It was really cheap at the time, and I've just kind of been living with it. And reason 2, which you might have missed, is just I got a new chair. Right, that's it. I got a new chair because I wanted a chair that could actually get up to a comfortable height for me, because I'm taller than your average bear, one could say. And unfortunately, a lot of my height is in my legs, so whenever I sit in a standard chair, my knees end up like resting above the height of my waist, which is a little bit uncomfortable for long sessions. Generally, you want them at like the same height or a little bit lower, right? And now I got a new chair, and when that chair is at its full height, then it's super fucking comfortable. But the problem is when it's at its full height, it doesn't fit under my current chintzy desk. So I have to keep this chair that I got for its nice height at its lowest height, at the height of like a standard chair, in order to match this like shitty little chintzy desk. So I definitely wanted a new desk that was actually at a proper height, so it would fit the chair. It would go with the chair, and I'd set it at a proper height that's actually comfortable for me. Oh yeah, the high chair, you told us yesterday. Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely been an arc, but it's, you know what? At the end of this, bro's an NBA player. I'm 6'2", which is not, it's like, 6'2" is like at the weird cutoff point, I'd say, of like being tall. I don't know. To me, if it was up to me, I'd actually rather be just like a little bit shorter, because man, everyday life stuff was not made for like a taller than average person. It really was not. But I am what I am, so I just kind of have to live with that. And a lot of my height happens to be in my legs, so a little bit annoying at times. But yeah, once I get this all together, I'll have a nice desk that's just like perfect for me, with a nice chair, and I won't have to worry about it. I think I'll probably talk with him. Like I said, I'll wait until Friday so I get all my thoughts in order to make sure there's nothing else, and I'll like talk to him and see about it. I am more than willing to pay a little bit more than I already have, which is not great. But at this point, it's a sunken cost fallacy. If I've already paid this much for how it is, I'm willing to pay a bit extra to fix those couple of errors that are really going to be annoying in the long run. The whole wire management. I just need to cut a couple of holes in the wood at like certain points there to fix that, and just the size of the keyboard tray and the rails. Hopefully it doesn't take more than a day's worth of labor. A day's worth is fine. I can handle like a day's worth. That would be like, I'd probably like 500 fucking bucks for this guy, but that'd be fine. I'd be willing to do that for something I plan to use this desk for the rest of my fucking life, essentially. So I'd be fine with that. I would be fine to pay that much money to make it perfect. Well, as perfect as it currently can be. But I won't lie, it fucking stings right now. It does fucking sting. I just keep telling myself I'm gonna use it for the rest of my life, so it's fine. And that's basically how I've been holding my mental together with the price tag on this thing. He's been very coy about the price. He's never mentioned it, and like I never like asked, because obviously I'm already committed. But you'd think you'd like mention the direct price at some point, other than the guesstimates at the start. Oh well. For his first furniture, it seems pretty well made based off what Quill drew. Oh yeah. It's definitely well made. I mean, the dude has had, like I said, it might be his first piece of furniture, but he's had a lot of experience doing other carpentry work, like with making shelves and like houses and baseboards, and basically, working with a house, not furniture, but putting stuff together that's part of a house with the shelves, cupboards, and all that type of stuff. So it was kind of adjacent. It was a good learning experience for him, I'm sure. He knows what to look out for nowadays, at least. In the future, it'll probably be much easier to work with him because he'll kind of know more of like what to work with now. So yeah, hopefully I'll be fine. I do kind of want to work with him again to like make another shelf, just like not like anything complicated, just like a 2-tier shelf just to hold some other stuff on the side, and that'd be it. That would just be it. And that'd probably take him maybe one day as well, but that'd be really nice. Anyway, I think I've yapped for long enough. This is a like second day in a row I've yapped about this fucking desk, or a third day in a row. Ugh, it's becoming too common. I think it's about time I get to the game. Yeah. All right, Will, if you would please turn the page. All right, let me take a sip, actually. That's good. All right. Now, I did, yesterday, I did trim out a lot of the problems, the debugging with yesterday's stream, where live on stream I just spent like half an hour figuring out how to capture Dead by Daylight when they changed it. For what it's worth, after stream I did figure it out. Sipping time, yeah, probably third day of pure desk yap. I'm sorry. It's just been, when you're making a purchase this big, you devote a lot of your time to thinking about it, so it's just been really on my fucking mind lately. To be fair, I have been watching anime too. Clevitas was fun. Clevitas had a good episode. What was the other one today? What was the other big one today? Oh yeah, Saga of Tenya the Evil. Saga of Tenya the Evil has also been pretty good. Although it's been kind of speeding through the last little bit of lore, and like, according to like the source readers, but it might still work out in the end. It might still be fine. I do love that story though. Tanya is very cute. And murderous. It's fucking great to watch. It's a good show. It's a good time. Anyway, let's get on to the game, Quill. It's Quill. Thank you. Loop Hero! I did think about playing the Gnome game. I did think about that. I love the Gnome game, the Gnome Tower Defense game. Back from the store again. Welcome back to the Pixel Foxy. What'd you get now? Something, a treat or something for your health? Both are probably warranted. Bought my mother cigarettes and got some orange juice with the spare change. Oh, that's good. That's good. You've been fucking chugging that orange juice. Fair enough, man. We're just about heading into the game, because I figured another 40 minutes of pure desk gap was probably more than enough. Alrighty. Chat that up for today. Loopin and yapping. I have been yapping. Also, I walked back home and saw a stray cat. Oh, nice. Oh, that's some good luck then. Seeing it. I don't care like if it was like a black cat or anything that crossed your path. I think any cat is good luck. She looks like my cat Spooks, but with white socks. Oh, that's pretty cute. I love it when cats have like such nice, cool, and like cute little patterns. And like their fur coat and all that. It's always really nice, especially the socks ones. But oh yeah, I did figure out what went wrong with yesterday's Dead by Daylight stream. I mean, well, not like why it went wrong, but I did figure out a fix. That isn't desktop capture. I could have done main window capture. The reason why main window capture wasn't working yesterday was because I didn't specify the Windows 10 capture method. So that's why that didn't work specifically. Game capture was broken as fuck though. Could not figure out a way to fix that. I think that's just code for Dead by Daylight, but oh well. But the sad part was she lost her right front legs. Now she's street-legged. It's sad. Aww. The stray cat? That sucks. At least they're living, but man, fuck, I'd be tempted to try and adopt them. But I'm a cat guy. I grew up with cats. There's a part of me that's been kind of like yearning to like run across a stray cat that just kind of adopts me near my house that I would take in and all that, because I don't want to like. I feel like me going out and adopting a cat would be a bit irresponsible, even if I do want one. Because obviously, I'm by myself. There's no one to look after when I'm not home and all that jazz. and I only have so much income, as much as I may spend. So, there's a lot of reasons why I shouldn't, so I don't go out and just adopt a cat. But if a stray cat, came across my path and needed help and, wanted me, then I mean, of course I would adopt them. All right, so there's a part of me that kind of yearns for that a little bit. Poor kitty, I know. Man, I just want to pet cats. I grew up with cats, and now I got the brain cat parasite that just makes me want to constantly pet cats and get so relaxed at hearing their purrs and seeing their faces squint. I fucking want a cat again, man. But I'm trying not to be irresponsible, but I fucking want a cat again. Ugh. All right, let's loop. Loop hero. I want to pet a cat. I want to hear them purr. Alright, you might be hearing that. But boy. Let's see if I can capture this properly. It has kind of a weird look to it at the moment, so there might be some issues. Game capture, please tell me you see this. Loop hero, there we go. Hey, nice. Got my ROM hacks, and they are great. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah? Konata kawaii? Oh, yeah, apparently, speaking of, because that just kind of reminds me of Pokemon, obviously, even though you didn't mention Pokemon specifically. Yeah, apparently Pal World sold more copies than any Pokemon game, technically. Like, Pal World sold 30 million copies in, the last month, which is fucking insane. Yeah. I mean, I get it. It might not be the best stream game to play solo on, a server. I'm sure there'd be more point there. But it is fucking fun and addictive, and what I've seen online of, the late game stuff is pretty fucking crazy. I felt so bad because he looked at me as I was walking past. Oh. Yeah, my heart could not fucking take that. My heart could not fucking take that, man. I'd want to pick up that kitty and pet him and give them hugs and, give them a nice bath and give them food and have them sleep around. Man, I want... It's probably for the best. There are no stray cats near me. I could not survive. I cannot resist. All right, let's get to the game. Well deserved, yeah. Pokemon has really been making the same game with different designs. Well, yeah, for as long as I've been alive, really. Which is fucking crazy. It's sad. Pokemon used to be so good, and they've never, broken the mold with their games. Even the first original games were kind of basic in comparison to other games at the time. But even still, they've really stagnated, and they're when they first started, they were one of the most successful companies ever, so they really have no fucking excuse anymore. But from what I've heard, since they're skipping a year now to work on the next game, it seems like they're actually taking the competition seriously, which I think is pretty cool. I always wonder why Brock always had his eyes closed. No, he was just Asian. His eyes were actually slightly open, but you just couldn't tell. This was when I was a kid. Yeah. Yeah, Brock is funny. I fucking loved Brock when I was a kid. I think everyone loved Brock when they were a kid. Brock is just one of the best parts of OG Pokemon. He's funny, he's a cool guy, and he's kind of a loser at points. He's a great package. And he's capable. Anyway, let's get some loopin done today. Oh, and you come in with me. There we go. I got some options I gotta go through first. Jigglypuff and Jansu were my favorite Pokemon because Nurse Joy was such a nice lady. She was such a nice lady. Let's see. There we go. What the? Window 2X? What is... Oh! Oh! I see. What do you guys see? Okay. I can't see... Oh, yeah, I can see that. Good. Okay, this is probably better. I'm probably going with window 3X. That means I have, this annoying thing at the top. But that's fine. You can't see that. You can see a bit of Quill shit because he didn't, properly erase his, lines there. Fucking Quill, man. There we go. All right, get that out of there. Alrighty then. I think that'll be fine. I don't want to do full screen because that full screen means that alt tabbing's always a bit, iffy. But now Jirachi's my favorite Pokemon. Happy. Yeah, Jirachi's pretty cute. I think Mew is cuter than Jirachi personally, and Mew's not even my favorite. I think Surskit's the best. Surskit and Shelter are great. Water types for the win. Origin Giratina is my fave. Fair enough. You're a cool guy. You like the cool Pokemon, huh? Yeah, no, I like the cute, and more animal-looking Pokemon. Surskit just has like a cute fucking design and with like a little hat, and it's like a little water spider, but cute looking. It's fucking great. It's perfect. Shelter, it also has like a little funny face and all that. He's great. Water Pokemon in general are really good in Pokemon. As for a legendary Pokemon, Suicune, I think, is by far my favorite. I think it's kind of an easy answer because it's a cat with like a really fucking cool design. I don't think there's a cooler legendary design than Suicune. Although Rayquaza's pretty fucking cool, and so is Mewtwo. But that's like an easy answer. I think Mew is the cutest looking Pokemon legendary. Lucario and Tinkaton. Ah, okay. You know, I see that. I see the kind of a line between those. Wishing Stars Pokemon is so adorable. Yeah. Honestly, Pokemon in terms of design can most of the time make Dragon Ground types look the coolest. Cool. Jirti is such a cutie. Don't mean no harm, just a destruction. Uh-huh. That's what they all say before the princess bites a toddler. Okay. Pixel fonts. Ugh. Dyslexia. The dyslexia-friendly fonts just look so weird, man. They just look so off. But we're gonna go with the stylized fonts. Everything else I think is pretty good. X out of that. Let's do our continue. Last time we left off, I don't fucking remember shit. What the fuck? Right, okay, this is all the things I had built. I built a herbalist husk, field kitchen, campfire, and gymnasium. Unlocks the ability to gain special traits for killing enough enemies during the expedition. Unlocks a village card. Okay. Potion heals 4% max HP. You take up 3 potions. Okay, unlocks swamp card. Campfire healing power. Unlocks breath glove. Okay, these are of nothing about loop here, so this looks confusing. Basically, you have your character walk in loops and to defeat enemies. So, hang on. Right now, this is kind of our camp area in between our roguelike rounds. This is our meta progression, essentially. The lore of this game is, oh, all right, man, have to head out for jam. Have a good time. There was like nothing around us, but as we want, likely to just dissolve like the rest. Okay. Storm earlier. Okay. All right. I think. Well, that was a bit terrifying. I think we're okay now. A little bit. We had a little bit of a hiccup. Don't know what that was about. I think I'm going to give it a second just to figure itself out while I take a nice little sip. My wife was lagging for a couple minutes. Okay, Pixel Fox, yeah, that one was on me. I'm pretty sure that one was on me. That was not, for once, that was not actually your fault, I don't think. Yeah, my internet was dying for a little bit there. I'm good now, it seems. There must have been like an update or something. Just a little bit of a hiccup. Oh, hey, look, I'm live on Twitch. God damn. I don't know about that one. Nope, there it goes. F. Fuck. Oh. As soon as, you know, this is my fault. I wanted to stop. Oh, hey, look, it's all offline again. Oh, hey, look, it's all coming back again. The fuck is going on? I cannot decide whether I have, like, my full internet or basically nothing. It's crazy right now. Fucking wild. I'm sorry about this, guys. We just have to wait till the storm blows over, essentially. If it's not one thing, it's another. When it rains, it pours, huh? Half of my frames are getting, like, dropped on the network, huh? Not exactly ideal, I'd say. There's a solid chance that my internet might just kick out at some point for a little bit, unfortunately. Kind of just waiting to see. I don't want to go too far in the game. Okay, it looks like I found its a little perch again. Let's see how long this lasts. Okay, seems decent now, huh? Last time it seemed decent, it lasted for like a minute before it started to go off the rails again. It's stabilizing for now. It seems to be, but man, fucking tech issues, dude. Being a streamer. You know, before I was a streamer, now there it goes again. I was a viewer, and it always seemed weird to me how many tech issues streamers kept running into. I get it now, though. I fucking get it. Being a streamer is putting a curse on yourself in terms of tech. It's to invite the entire world of daemons on the whole wide web. It's putting your spotlight on yourself and welcoming them all in and all of their ills on you. You're just kind of cooked at that point. It's going to happen to you, no matter how prepared you think you are, no matter how good of equipment you think you got. You're gonna get fucking wrecked. There's nothing you can do. Well, usually these types of interruptions, they last not that long. Why the fuck am I spitting out 20,000 kilobits per second? The fuck was that? OBS, I think that was an OBS issue for a second there. Okay. All right. Little bit of another hiccup there. How many times am I going to go live on Twitch? I guess we just have to find out. Yeah, it's weird. I wonder if there's a way to... I've heard apparently you can combine VODs on Twitch, maybe, to solve things like that, but I don't know how to do that. I've never looked into it. Oh, no, we're SETI. For the moment, I'm kind of giving it a bit more time to see, because it's been steady at a couple of points here. It's been steady at a couple of points. It just refuses to hang on to that. I did turn down, actually, one of the things I've done recently to try and solve the encoding, like crash errors, has been limit the power of my GPU, its like draw power. And I've also, reduced the quality of the streams by like a little bit, reducing the bit rate and some other quality settings there, essentially. Reducing it down, I always did it like 7,500, and I reduced it down to 6,000, among other stuff. And you can definitely tell the difference, especially in the Dead by Daylight streams, but like, who knows? Maybe that'll make a difference. Maybe no more encoding crashes. I'd be really fucking happy. I mean, I should never have them anyway, but I guess 50 series drivers just really suck that bad whenever they're stressed. Anyway, I think we're a bit steadier now, perhaps. Kind of just giving it another second or two, but I think we're good. I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead with the game. Yeah, while it's giving me the opportunity to. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. All right. So, Loop Hero, these are our resources. We use the resources to craft these buildings. These buildings unlock different stuff. The refuge gives us a new class, the rogue. The farm. Gardens. It gives one it gives us like different stuff. The smithy, basic warrior at the start. Hey, now I'm live on Twitch. That's fucking crazy, man. It's fucking crazy. I would have never known. Fucking Twitch. Why is YouTube better about that? Okay, it seems to be good. I'm gonna reset the drop frames. There we go. All right. Let's just pray that doesn't happen. Honestly, in terms of tech issues, that's one of the lightest ones we've ever had. Anyway, these tell us like the required, necessary ingredients to make these places. Jarona. Hello, Brain. What's up? Good to have you in. That reminds me, I still need to make a clip of me that last little bit of Chapter 5, because I actually think my voice acting was pretty fucking good there, and also just my, just to clip that reaction, essentially. So gymnasium. Gain special traits for killing enough enemies. I think that'll be pretty good. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. Anyway, it's not just buildings. Statistics, I got statistics here, my loops. Expedition. If I want to go on another expedition to gather resources, here's what I got. Now, the thing is, this is kind of a card game, but the cards, instead of being moves, are actually how I build out the level around me. They basically, I determine what spawns and what enemies I have to face. I have to face, but there is a boss at the end, so I need to face enemies that level me up and give me good equipment without killing me. If I face too easy enemies, I won't scale well enough to live. But if I give myself too hard enemies, they will obviously kill me. Now these are all have their different types of categories all here, and you need like a certain amount of each. So of these like top like row categories, I need at least 2, but less than 4. And you'll get more cards as we go through. This one I need more than 2, but less than 5 of these ones. Yada yada. These ones are all right. Battlefield, Blood Grove. Don't like Chrono Crystals. And you'll kind of just see. All right, now let's move back a bit. Those are our cards. And then this is our trait deck. Not too familiar with this one, though. I think I only just unlocked this before. I can't really interact with it, so I'm not going to really worry about that. You just you decide what you want. A bit. And you'll have more choices as you go through. I do remember in the past, I swear to God, I had more classes, but I think right now I'm still only a soldier. Haven't unlocked more. So it has pretty simplistic graphics, as you might be able to tell. This little white creature there, that's me. And this guy will, I have the time pause because I press space. But he will, once I've unpaused time, he will automatically follow the path around, fighting these enemies one at a time until he gets back to the campfire. At which point you see in the bottom right, it heals me 30% HP upon entering. It's like Monopoly, kind of. This is go. I have to hit go to heal. As I go through, day and night will pass, day progress bar. And once the map completion bar is filled, the boss of the chapter appears. And I have to fight him too. And I can escape before that point if I don't think my build is good enough to get like as much racers out. So I'm gonna unpause time. We're gonna start walking around. I don't have any cards to place yet, so right now we just got the basic slimes and tiles. And then once we hit an enemy, we go to this combat screen. I'm not attacking. The attacks are determined by stats. So my guy has a certain attack speed now, and that's determining his like attack speed and all that jazz. I have healing potions that allow me to heal too. I'm not sure why one of them's already used. Anyway, by killing that slime, I did get a meadow card, which means I heal 2 HP at the start of each day. Now, it seems cool, yeah. I put this over here. If I put 9 meadows in a square, they create like another type of tile. Like that's a combo piece. I forget what it does though. I just know that it exists. And what these guys can also sometimes drop is equipment. They haven't dropped it yet, but sometimes they'll drop like gear I can like equip too. And those gears have like different stats and different builds. Off map, that's cool. Yeah, because it gives us different effects. Because rocks, whenever I place a rock, I gain 3 HP, and then I gain 3 more HP for every adjacent rock or mountain. So I'll put this rock up here, and this one also has like a 3x3 combo. Anyway, another slime. If we hover over them, it pauses, and it tells us their stats. All right, now we got a mountain. We generally want to put the mountains in the center of like a bunch of different hills, because the mountains give us plus 5 HP for each adjacent rock or mountain. Now, these are not what we've been getting. This is a vampire mansion. This is something that will actually spawn enemies. A vampire adds vampires to the battles on the tiles around it. So if I put this like right here, then anytime I fight a slime on those adjacent tiles that are like highlighted in blue, it will add a vampire to those fights with the slimes. Now, I don't want to put it there. I feel like that would be kind of bad, so I'm going to put that right here. I see, yes. A beacon gives plus 40% movement speed within its range and 20% attack speed for all units. So I want to put this in a spot that it buffs me as much as possible because it gives me attack speed and it makes me move faster. So I probably want to put it like right here. And because it buffs my attack speed, that means that it's safer for me to make the fights in its radius, in its area of effect, more difficult for me because my attack speed will be greater. Anyway, this is a vampire. He does have vampirism. He does have a chance to evade, too. Alright. And I have now gotten some proper loot. So first I got a ring. I only have like one ring slot, and I got something from the slime too for once. Nice. Armor. We're gonna equip that. We're gonna equip the shield. I have 2 rings. So this one gives me a defense and attack speed. This one gives me pure damage, which is essentially true damage that goes through any defense. And it has AoE. Let's go with aggression, I think. Oh, if we right-click, we can lock it in place so we don't lose it. Because we only have so much inventory space, but we don't get rid of it. It's just like, once we have full inventory, the new inventory pieces we get will start pushing out the oldest ones. May not be the biggest a fan of card games, but the building system encourages me to play card games. Yeah. Get out of this line. Oh, I forgot to put these down. Another mountain. And I gained some resources. Another meadow. This one, less shield, don't care. Die, slime. Yeah, the first loop around is always pretty, not much going on. Now I got a grove. A grove spawns a rat wolf every 2 days. So every 2 days, which, progresses, our new enemy is spawned. Rat wolves can move to adjacent tiles. So I can put this here, and that means in the adjacent tiles, I may find myself fighting a rat wolf. And I'm fine putting it right here. Oblivion. This is kind of just like a spell, and it erases any established tiles. This is the only way to just erase something you've placed. You can't undo these without this. And it also allows me to just nuke some creatures from orbit, which doesn't give me any loot or anything, but it's kind of nice if you're in a bad spot. Alright, see, my health was refilled, and so was my healing pots. Weird. Is there no way to, hotkey equip this? Hang on. There's something I gotta check. What are the hotkeys of this? Customization. Ooh, you can change the cursor type. Okay, that's kind of cool. I like the little glove, though. Pick a hero color. I'm gonna be blue, light blue. I like that's there. It doesn't have that much of a options menu, unfortunately. Pause after battle. Loop. Pause. Battle pause when hovering over units. Yeah. Battle pause when hovering over items. Oh, that's what's been screwing me over. I see. That's what's been throwing me off. Pause the game and out of focus. Allow changing fight speed, speedrun mode, and gamepad. I wish I could just... What is this? Developer page. No. Over on Twitter. Yeah, there's no way to actually check. I don't think there's any hotkeys. I don't think hotkeys exist for this thing. So that's something we don't have to worry about. Hooray. Okay, it only pauses time when I'm hovering over items in a fight. Interesting. I guess that makes sense. No Ratcliffe spawn because they didn't have the 2 days. But now we fight vampires. I forgot to use some of these cards. He healed the bitch. Alright, we get another meadow. Blood Grove. A living forest. It preys on wounded occupants of the tower's environment. May spawn something dreadful from the remains. Can be placed adjacent to the road near other trees. Its roots devour enemies that have less than 50% HP left. So this will basically instant kill enemies that are low enough. And its radius. This also, I think this also affects me. Very simple gameplay, but challenge with time. Oh yeah, it's simple right now. It definitely builds up. All right, and this is spawns a spider on adjacent tile once a day. Because I could start putting this over here, and that might sound like a good idea because my attack speed is buffed here. The problem is I've already put the grove here, I've put the blood grove here, and I'm fighting vampires. And all these enemies can stack in a fight. So I have to be a little bit careful. Because this is once a day for the spiders. I think I can handle this. I think this is fine here. Yeah. Let's see how that goes. We won't have to deal with it tomorrow, until tomorrow at least. But I think we need to spread out our enemy spawn so I don't have so much right here. The enemies do scale with time. Okay, there's one spider. And we have another beacon we can put, but none of these are going to be as good as the one we did earlier. This is like going to be the next best one. Our beacon options are not exactly great. This one will cover 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one will cover 4. So yes, this is the next best option. Not great. Mountain. Battlefield. Spawns a chest and the adjacent tile. Each of the enemies on tiles around it become ghosts when they die. We're going to want to avoid that one. Spawns a chest on an adjacent tile each loop. Let's put this one right here. I forget what that one does, so let's just hope that chest is definitely but a normal chest. The chest might fight us. Ooh, finally an actual weapon. I've just been kind of beating these guys with my bare hands so far. That's better. I kind of want to keep with the AoE a bit. Oh, fuck, I missed the chest. Damn it. Alright, we got another meadow piece. Village! First they'll feed you, then they make you work. Heals 30 HP upon entering. Gives you a quest. Well, my health is fine. I think having the quest be right at the start of the loop is usually the best idea. 30 more meadows needed, yep. I think that's usually how it goes. That way that ensures I'm like full health by the time of the next loop. Ooh, this one's a tier 2 shield. You can tell because there's like a tiny 2 in its corner. Slightly better. Oh, they also have different colors as well to signify their rarity. This is the rat wolf. He kind of sucks. He has a soul. We're going to take that away from him. Oh, and that like, little vine effect when he died, that was from the Blood Grove, killing it. Ooh, armor is so much better. The fuck? This gives me 300 more health. I personally think putting it as middle halfway is good for healing purposes, not quest purpose. You'll understand, don't worry. It's nice to get the quest done before the new day begins, usually. From what I recall, I may be wrong, but I think I'm right. All right, we got 3 spiders and like a vampire to work with now. Not ideal. This is where things get a little bit bad. Ooh, I got a ring. This one gives me regen. Please pause. Those ones are equal. So a ring that gives me regen, but it's only 2.4 a second. It's not that crazy. I think I want the pure damage and the AoE, especially since I've stacked these guys as much as I have. Anyway, more rocks. Meadow. Ideal for loot, yes. We're gonna put this village on the halfway point over here. So this village is before everything. Oh, fuck. Because we've placed 2 villages, now we have a bandit camp. Spawns a bandit on adjacent tile every 2 days. Bandits prefer villages. Appears for every 2 village styles. Yes, the villages aren't just free health and quests. Chest. Alright, this gives me good armor. Yeah, it's less health, actually. This is a tier 3 armor. This was tier 4. But it does give me defense and attack speed. And honestly, max HP is not that worthwhile of a stat because you want to be caring more about not losing HP at all or regenerating more than you lose. So, it's not that big of a deal. The thing is, this armor that's a blue has way more attack speed, but it doesn't have the defense. I think I keep the current armor, the legendary armor. All right. That heals me for a fuck ton. And I get the quest. The quest means I have to kill this guy for a reward. What's going on there, Green Man? I'm playing a loop game where I watch this like little guy go around and beat up some fucking slimes. It has immaculate vibes. Deal for loop, I presume. Alright, another grove for another rat wolf spawn. Let's probably put that one right after the village. Looks base. It's pretty cool. I really like the vibes of it. It came out many years ago, and it's kind of like a streamer game of the month, but it's hard to really make it entertaining because your guy just really goes around in loops. But it is super fun and interesting. See, this is why I went for more defense-oriented. I lost, like, no health on that guy, so it didn't matter that I had just, you know, less max HP. I just don't take damage. Another rat wolf. Like I said, I might want to cool it with the amount of enemies, but you can see it starts to build up because the more enemies I place, the more enemies I kill, the more loot I gain, which means the more stuff I can place. You kind of understand that? We're gonna place more loot over here. Die, wolf. Ooh, we got treasury. Today's Toto story. Oh, yes? I went to work today, and someone shat in a passage tunnel to my work. Like, straight up on the wall, ass blasted it. People are crazy. I did not need to know that, but I am so fucking sorry. Yeah, people will be doing some wild fucking things. I'm sorry. Empty space around it. We'll fill this up. You know what I remembered? I actually want to surround the treasury with meadows, but oh well. There we go. And now the mountain and rocks became a mountain peak. Hooray! Which gives me a bunch of max HP and 5 max HP for every adjacent mountain rock tile. Spawns a harpy every 2 days. Hooray! Bro, what? I know who will, though. Thank God I don't have to clean that, to be honest. I don't think any of us is responsible for that tunnel. Probably the city, then, I imagine? Usually how it goes. But yeah, I've had to clean up some unfortunate fecal disasters at my work. Just once, but it was enough of a learning lesson that I never want to do it ever again. It's not great. Last time I was there for months, to be honest, so I doubt. Ugh. I mean, yeah, government work. Unfortunately, civilization doesn't upkeep for free. All right, let's do that meadow. Okay, I was wrong. Meadows do not have the 9x9 or 3x3 combo. I need the meadows surrounding the treasury for that combo. Whoops. Oh, thank you for the hydrate reminder. Toxic to Dad. Speaking of which, I need to pour myself some more ginger ale. Here it goes. Ooh. Ooh, that one I think was pretty good. A little too quick. I didn't, like, do it slowly enough, but still satisfying. Anyway, water time for listening to Toto story. Ginger ale's close enough. I did have some ice in there, and that basically counts. Alright, road lantern. Now, the road lanterns are very, very important. They reduce the maximum number of spawning enemies on the tiles around it. So I think the maximum number of enemies that you can fight is like 4. There's like 3 enemies that can be grouped together. And then the 4 would be like a vampires that just automatically are added. So this changes that from a 3 to a 2. Damn, I feel like a recovering addict. I can't have energy drinks for a while now. And now that sound makes me tear up. Yeah, that sounds like addict. Wish you the best for that, man. All right, let's work here. I think we've had a couple... Fucking spiders always group up way too much. Let's try and change that a little bit. Okay, maybe 4 was the max. Anyway, it's good that we reduced that. Why am I dealing so little? Right, because he's focusing down the vampire. There. What the? I gained a level. Oh shit, I gained a level. Right, choose a new trait. Oh, I forgot I got this. Battering ram. Hero pushes into battle head on, and his first attack has a 75% chance to stun each enemy. Okay. Somersault, 35% chance to perform a counterattack during evade. Okay, I could go for evade build. Or a 10% chance to keep the card after placing its tile. I think I'd go for evade build. I don't know, evade build sounds pretty good. Also, I just got a ring that's just a straight up upgrade. That's pretty nice. Stunning, like this one is just a 75, not even a guaranteed chance to stun each enemy for just like 1 second. Yeah, I think I do somersault and I try and go for just, you know, that type of build. All right, this does combo with that. Okay. What the? Right, I've placed enough mountain and rock tiles and now a goblin camp have spawned. Ow. Oh, this is gonna be good. 12 to 18, yep. That's a much better weapon. And this is evasion. Oh, that's what I needed. Although it's really not as good. We need the AoE for right now, so I won't change it out. Let's keep that in mind. Bugs. Yeah, a lot of bugs. That evasion is pretty good. I need more evasion, though, to build up. Road lantern. Please help. The road lantern to handle the goblins is probably a smart call. They will build up. Although maybe I need another road lantern here. I don't know. Fucking no, man. Actually, this might be good. Yeah, fucking spiders. Another combo of vampires and spiders, maybe? Yeah, I can handle that. I think I've been spending too many cards. Ooh, that's a good ring. Defense 8. I mean, I have been taking way too much damage. I think I take that. Puppy! And it's dead. And it's fucking dead. I think I hold off on placing this next spider cocoon. I think I've taken way too much. Die, King Slime. Quest complete. Yeah, I got just some bullshit. Fuck. Hey, there's a harpy. Alright, chest, please. Give me some good shit. Well, max HP. Evasion! Do I give up defense 8 for just another 10% evasion? Ooh, tempting. I think that's not enough. I think we hold off until I get a better evasion equipment. Hey, hey. This gives me regen and a lot more damage. We got a good sword, boys. Good thing I'm a cat person. Hell yeah. Alright, we're back to taking barely any damage. That's exactly what I needed. I've gotten no more meadows. Sure, it's fine. Okay, speak of the devil. If I put a meadow next to that, then it becomes a blooming meadow. heals at 3 HP instead of just the 2. Yeah, so the meadows we have to put next to the treasury. Evade, counter, evade, counter. All right, that went pretty well, actually. I think if memory recalls, I do not want to face too many of those goblins. So we're going to double up on making sure I don't face too many of the goblins. There we go. Yeah, the rock being next to the treasury does nothing, basically. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Ooh, better shield. Ow. I evade too, bitch. Ooh, damage to all. A lot less damage, though. I had a cool looking sword. Alright. More max HP. I'm out of my potions. Alright, here's the goblins. Yeah, I remember why I hated these fuckers. They're strong and fast and they evade. Like me. And I could leave. It's not like I don't think I'm strong enough to face the actual endgame boss on this run. Oh, what's another couple of loops? Huh? I do have some oblivions. It's just you have to decide to use them before you get in a fight. We're not using that. The goblins are annoying, yeah. I hate the fact that if you're in combat and you look at your items, that pauses. But if you're outside of combat, it doesn't. But if you press space outside of combat, that pauses. But if you're in combat, that doesn't. Make up your fucking mind, guys. Evs, please. Pure damage, regen. That doesn't have the evasion. Oh. Evade! Kill. Okay, I think I have to go at this point. Ooh, did you murder an innocent chest? Don't worry, that was there for me. Let's get rid of those spiders. Can I handle the rest? Can I handle a lonesome rat wolf is the thing. I could put on some vampirism armor. It doesn't combo at all with what I got going on. Doesn't have any evasion. But I think I might need this more, because that's guaranteed. Okay, and this is a lot of shit. Okay. This doesn't have defense, though. It doesn't have defense. Gonna take a lot more damage. Max HP, a lot. I mean, this gives me a lot of max HP. Did I just go for that for now and leave on the next chest? But why is someone else already at the town? Oh, that's the village. Oh, excuse me, I gotta kill a bot. Ba-bam! Die. Okay. Now back to the game. Now I could do this, and that would give me maybe enough HP to live. Or I keep with my current one. I think I'd take this for now. That's a lot of health I can get. That buffed my health up a little bit. Let's do this ring. It sounds stupid, but trust me. I'm kinda... Yeah, that regen was kinda good. So use a random base where it's placing anything on its tile around. It must be surrounded by empty space when you build it. Okay, yeah. That is nice. I'm trying to make it to the campfire because the campfire is where you can actually extract early. If you were wondering what the fuck I was doing. This is not the run, I don't think. We'll do this for all those additional. Okay, yeah, when we sound it like on all sides, then it gives a bunch of resources. Okay, glad I got that at least. Okay, let's put a beacon there. Where the fuck's that harpy going? Pure damage, counter vampirism. That's pretty good. This one's not as much HP, but it has vampirism. Bye-bye. I continue. Ah, fuck, a harpy spawned right in front of me. I think I take on one harpy with no vampire to back it up. Oh my god. No problem, actually. 20% counter ring. Kind of got a vampirism build going. Ooh. Counter evasion. That is such a fucking good shield. Okay. Technically, could I handle another run? That's the question of the day. Because I could exit right now. I have a ton of HP. But if I go... Oh, man. It just... I have one more Oblivion. I think I can make it for one more trip. One more trip. One more little trip. Go away, no balls. I know. Fucking goblins. I think I always place too many of the enemy tiles, which is my real downfall. I regen so much HP, holy shit. That is a lot of max HP, but not what I need. Let's put this over here. We're gonna try and unlock this treasury before we go as well. Fuck, this goblin spawned right as I got here. That's a lot of defense. But it doesn't have counter and evasion. Hi, spiders. You're nothing to me now. You actually healed me. Get wrecked. I'm actually healing off these guys. That's so fucking good. Alright, road lanterns to suppress their ability to spawn a bit more. Those guys are already suppressed a little bit. Let's put this one over here, as that has been a real tough point. This might be it. Those fucking vampires are so bad. Ooh, but we did live. This one gives damage, but it's missing a lot of other stuff, and it's only 3 more. Alright, yeah, none of that gear is good. We can do it, we can do it, we can win. Oh, hey, I got another level up. Ding. 10% chance upon hit of a stunning target for 1 second. That's for, like, rapid attack builds. Skilled armor. Defense is increased by 1 after every loot. That's not that great. Articles of protection. After receiving this trait and at the start of every loop, he receives 60%, 5% of his max HP as a phantom shield that persists between battles. Damage phantom shield ignores defense. Phantom shield. Oh, guess that's better for ending it quickly. Skilled armor is pretty good, though. Let's go with skilled armor. Ooh. That's 5 damage. Upgrade. With some defense thrown in. But I don't know, that rapier is just so good in all other ways. That's a tier 7 sword. That sword's damage is absolutely fucking cracked. The fuck? Yeah. This is the boss wolf. Quest done. Glad I got the upgraded sword before fighting that. The chests do have a chance of becoming mimics, by the way. Those are not good. Fuck. Die, vampire. Okay, I can one-shot the vampires now. Hooray. Another treasury unlocked. This is counter evasion. Just straight up better. I'm kind of just holding off on the rest because I cannot handle that. I can kill the vampire so fucking quickly now, though. I think we hold off. That vampirism chess piece has been absolutely great. You're doing well. I have been, crazily enough. Bonk. The fuck was that noise? Hello? I'm sure it's fine. But we're starting to get near the... Oh, I'm starting to lose these because I have so many cards. Oh, I didn't realize. Once you get enough cards in hand, then when you get new ones, your oldest ones get burned for resources. That's important. That means you shouldn't be placing all of your cards like I have been, like a retard. I see. Whoops. Anyway, slime, chest. Defense and vampirism. A little bit less vampirism. Don't think you should say that. Wait, say what? What'd I say? Anyway, I think I'm getting the fuck out now. Are you unable to put on any rings, or am I just crazy? No, I have 1 ring. These are not slots I can currently equip. I've never gotten a boot. I don't know what boots are. This is a necklace. Don't ask me what that is. But this is my only ring slot I have available. Now let's get out of here and let's use these to upgrade our camp. Retreat. I will lose nothing. So that gives you kind of an idea. I'm missing 1 thing for the smithy, which is unlocked. That's really fucking annoying. Missing a lot of stuff for supply depot and cemetery. Don't have enough for refuge. I can make a farm, though. Expedition gives you 1 ration for every completed loop, but not more than there are garden tiles around the farm. You can build something over the garden. Unlocks the ability to craft food as supply depot is built. Unlocks the wheat fields card. The second thing looked like a ring of brazier. Yeah, not sure about that. This would have me, I guess, like 3? Hang on. Farm. All empty tiles around the farm transform into gardens. So this one would have a lot. This, I think farm would be best right here. Holy shit. Alright, and this is the art style for the characters, which I find just really nice. Did you notice how strangely this oblivion affects our senses? Hunger, for example. You can go for days without food and you still won't be hungry. Still, that doesn't mean you should quit eating altogether. Our farmer swears he'll be able to grow some stable crops, but it will take some time. Yeah, these are the people of the village that we've been kind of rebuilding. I'm curious to see what he can grow without any sunlight. Crazy how we can see each other without sunlight. Alright, this is a lot of crops. Supply slots for food. Hooray! And that means I unlock the wheat field card for these ones. When we place next to a village, 5 times loop H to healing in adjacent villages. Spawns a scarecrow. I think that's kind of cool. But now I'm over the limits. I have to get rid of a card. What don't I like? Honestly? I mean, I kind of hate vampires. Vampires kind of really suck. I think I'd take off a Vampire Mansion. I think these are my different loadouts. That's what they are. In fact, let me just check something. Yeah, okay, that's what that is. Different loadouts. Let's see, I could also get rid of spiders for the cemetery. I think that might be fun. Spiders kind of suck too. So let's try Skelebros. Skelebro build, go! Trait deck. Okay, let's try this again. Now you can speed this up. All right, this is our random loop this time. How am I already down a healing pot? Anyway, we start with the treasury and a meadow. That's kind of good, because now we can do this. Immediately start gaining some resources. Oh, that's a good. We get a weapon really, really soon. What the? Adjacent to the road near other trees. Right, I don't have anything else. Okay, gotta wait for that. I'll put the mountain by itself. This will just do full meadows. I put the mountain in the wrong spot, by the way. Ooh. Good rings. Counter or pure damage. Damage to all evasion. Vampirism. Like this one. I'm not sure what this is, if it's not a ring. You know, last time I got, like, no loot off the slimes the first loop, and that was fucking crazy in hindsight. I'm, like, one-shotting him. Hell yeah. Ooh, wheat field. Don't have villages yet. Both of these I can't use, which is crazy. I'm missing a forest card and a village card. Stop giving me fucking meadows. Oh, wait. Now I can use the Grove and Blood Grove. Okay, perfect. What would be a good place to put this? If I put this right here. Yes. Then the Blood Grove would be everywhere there. That sounds good. And definitely won't come back to bite me. That's not good. That's equal. We don't care. Oh, this is attack speed for all units, not just me. Oh, that's a little scary. We'll put that right there. That's pretty good. The slimes are scaling. Same shield. Don't care. Same. You need a lot of fucking dupes today. Oh, right, mountain. Oh, cemetery! Hey, time for a Skelebro. Let's put that here. We're gonna make the area right next to my base camp just the fucking worst. There we go. Ooh, that's a big upgrade. That's a fucking massive upgrade. Holy shit. Tier 1 to tier 4. The fuck was that? Yeah, there's not many ways. I mean, I guess I can get like 4 tiles there. That'd be decent. Oh, that one's a lot of tiles. Okay, we'll put it. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this gets the most. Let's put it right there. This speeds up our movement. It means we need to put more enemies around there. Ooh, road lantern. After all the bullshit I put here, I probably should put this right here. Nice shield. Finally, I got a village. Okay, that goes there. A village will go. The wheat fields, motherfucker. I have to put the village somewhere like right there, because now I can put the wheat and the wheat. There we go. Now it heals 60 HP upon entering. Now it might be, you might say, oh, why are you doing that so soon after the Cozy Camp where you already heal? That's because I'm going through Grove Alley, which the Blood Grove and the dog, so it makes a little bit more sense than it did before this time. Maybe I should have put it over here. Oh well. We're gonna fill up like this one spot. Now we got the mountain peak. Nope, you. Another cemetery of the living dead. We'll put that one. There is nothing stopping me, is the thing. What if I just did 2 cemeteries in a row? You know, who's gonna fucking stop me? Double treasury bonus. Yeah, these guys are kind of tanky, so it's nice having them next to the Blood Grove, which will automatically kill them for me. Hooray. This gives me a little bit less HP, but more attack speed. And I say more because it's, you know, more than 0, which still counts. Spawning enemies on tiles around it. Yeah, let's start putting some guys over here. There we go. Ooh, big shield. Sometimes the game really does not want pause. Holy shit, tier 5 shield. What the fuck? Of course, the boss spawned right behind me. This is why I usually do it immediately after the camp. Meadow. I like when they turn to flowers. Okay, slightly less damage. We get some vampirism. Don't really need that, actually, right now. Alright, keep going. I take so little damage. Another wheat tile. I guess my tiles that I take do affect like resources I get, and I kind of have to keep that in mind. I keep forgetting about that. Bunk, bunk, bunk. Ooh, tier 2 ring, not good. Ooh, but another meadow. Bang. These guys are just very tanky. That's why we put them next to the Blood Grove. Tier 5 ring, Tetsbaloo. Pure damage and damage to all. Yeah, why not? Seems like when you equip something. Oh, I guess because when you equip something, it stops being hovered over, technically. Counter and evasion on this. Yeah, why not? Campfire's hell, anywhere else is fine. Yeah, don't worry. We've used the road beacon to limit the amount of, like, enemies on any one tile. That helps. Cannot devour blood golems or swarm creatures. Oh. Don't have less than 50% HP on those. Shit. Hero Nozales will become entangled instead. Oh, it entangles us, so it doesn't instant kill me. Nice. Anyway, tier 5 weapon. 2-shot. Immediately upgrade to tier 6. Oh, hey, there was a scarecrow. Neat. Damage to all, a little bit more, and attack speed is what it gives. I don't know, I kind of like the pure damage of whatever I've got going on. All right, we just got a fuck ton of resources. Regen per second and a lot more health. A little bit more health, and we get pure damage at defense and attack speed. Okay, pretty good. Or a little bit less health, but pure damage. Counter, wait. These both give pure damage, okay. These both, okay. This one gives attack speed and defense. This one gives counter and vampirism. I think I want the pure, well, no, they both give pure. Fuck. I guess attack speed? I guess I can switch that out later. They're both pretty good. Oh, fuck, there comes the goblins to ruin everything. Scarecrow, he's fine. Got another tier 5 shield. This one, same amount of defense. We got some pure damage. Damage to all and vampirism. No, I'm fine with that. We're kind of stacking pure damage, and that's because we got the skeletons to deal with. I think that's smart. Ooh, there's my first level up, finally. You'll get a new choice of 3 traits. Doesn't cost traits. Okay, we got a reroll. Each time this reroll passes through a loop tile, he will heal for... Yeah. Every counter heals the hero. Buckler. Every counter. Ooh. But I don't have that much. Let's just do a reroll. I'm not really counter build. Time target for 1.5 seconds. Damage will increase by 20% of defense value. Here receive, and we got the Phantom Shield. I think damage increased by 20% of defense value is kind of crazy. I like that one. Okay, let's put this beacon over here. Covers 4 tiles and what we've kind of been missing before. Mounds will stick over here. There we go. I let them know the business. Holy shit, I do damage. This does 6 less damage. I mean, it has counter, but who cares? That one will go there. Alright, we're basically building up for whatever defense we can get now. So these shields, the shields are going to be pretty big from now on. Bye, dog. 20% fucking counter. For the counter build, that would have been cracked. The fuck is that? Yeah, I saw some real bullshit. This is... That guy looks scary. Uh-oh. Sure, it's fine. Your damage, don't worry about it. Slimes don't give shit anymore. Ooh, another grove. I can handle one more grove up there. Fucking skeleton. You stood still, how do you evade me? This is pure damage, evasion, and a lot of max HP. But, I mean, I lose out on a bit of attack speed and defense, though. And I just started building the stupid defense build. But it does give me a lot of pure damage and some evasion. I'm kind of fine with that. Not as good. Alright, let's find out what bullshit I'm coming into over here. Flesh Golem! Uh-oh. I think... Did we... Not sure where he came from. Oh well. Hey, wait. Upgraded sword. Ooh. Even better. Damage to all, counter, and evasion. A little bit less damage, but a lot of other stats to make up for it. That's armor that gives so much health. Oh well. Scarecrow, easy. Defense, counter. Okay. This gives a lot of defense. I think we go for that. Meadow. Another treasury unlocked. This ring kind of sucks. Yeah. Doesn't give pure damage. This one doesn't give pure damage, so I don't care so much. Mountain, we keep building up that range. Blood Grove. Let's put the Blood Grove right here. Goblins are gonna die anyway if they're low enough. Definitely will never come back to bite me. Ooh, gargoyle. What weapon did I get? Pure damage and attack speed. Ooh, that is pretty good. I kind of like that one more, even if it's tiered lower. Oh, fuck, I've been, should have been getting these chests. Oh, damn. Let's do that one there. And this one should be here. Let's get our chests. I'll save our meadows in case we get another treasury. How many fucking are you? Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. 24% chance to counter. What the fuck? God, that would have been good. Ah, well. We'll set those rocks down. Ooh, another village. Thanks. I'm sure this village will be fine. It can heal me just right. Some wheat fields to make it cozy. Okay, we let it run. No, I'm not going down to tier 6 weapon. You fucking kidding me? All right, we got another quest, and we got some more health. Another treasury. Open the gates. Don't really want to put it over there because things will get fucked up, but I guess they kind of already are. It's fine. More gargoyles are coming in. Ooh. Max HP, damage all. Ew. Smack, 2-shot, bitch. Not even considering leaving. Defense 32, you say? Absolutely. That is a really good sword. But the pure damage of 7 makes the scimitar just better. I'm not sure if this, the pure damage of 7 is like additional damage or just like 7 damage of its damage is pure. Ooh, slightly better. Yeah, for the shield, we're just going for as much as we can. Highest defense possible. No. 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 Okay. Because we just 2-shot everything. The defense and defense. And it's not even that good. Weird. It gives defense and also gives defense. Amazing. Rock. Stop. Who dares challenge me? Damage to all is a lot better, but slightly less pure. You. So pure must be. No. I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be. That is only a little bit more damage. Right, it's gray weapon, the same tier. What the fuck am I thinking? Anyway, level up. 35% chance to perform a counterattack during evade. Every counter heals the hero. What am my current... Oh, shit. I literally have no counter chance. I do have 11% evasion, though. On hit of stunning target for 1 second. None of these are good. Counterattack during evade is probably the best, considering my lack of attack speed. So we'll go with that. Not exactly the best passives. No. Nope. Feed me defense. Bonk. Wakey wakey. This one will speed me up here. I think I'll take that. Hi, Scarecrow. Hi, Scarecrow. 6. My ring has been outclassed for a while, but somehow I still haven't gotten something better. No. Ooh. Does give defense, but no. What'd I get? Evade. Right, evasion. Ugh. Anyway. There. One away from a third treasury. Hey, we got it. Third treasury. Give it. What loot did I get? I got fucking terrible loot. What the fuck? Alright. Shit looks like it's getting pretty bad over there. I'm gonna put... Yeah, let's put that right there. Chest. More damage. Almost as much pure damage. But it does more... Okay. So less pure damage by 3, but it does more base damage by 3. Huh? So many meadows. Yeah, it's a meadowy place. So I think the damage comes out to the same, but just with less pure. I'm still not sure whether that's additive or just clarification. This is 22 to 32, pure damage 11. So does it really do 33? Who knows? That's like a 35 hit. I don't know. Defense. Oh. That's a ring that gives defense. But I don't know. I really... A mix of pure damage and attack seems pretty fucking smart. Oh, shit. I can handle a journey of more. I'll hang on to the cards for now. I like having the Oblivions on hand. Oh, that's another treasury. Hell yeah. We get rewarded. Wait. Pure damage? Less pure damage. Fuck. Anyway. Another treasury. Open sesame. I'm killing these guys too fast. This is sad at this point. You know, maybe I'm strong enough. Maybe I can take on the boss now. Ooh. Tier 8 armor. Attack speed and regen. Pure damage, evasion are like the ideal stats to get with my armor. I mean, this one has evasion at least. I don't think it's worth it. Evasion. Don't care though. Same damage, more pure damage. Has damage to all, but doesn't have attack speed. Ugh. I wonder if the weapons are random to an extent. Huh. I don't know. I barely ever play this game. I just really like its whole aesthetic. Shit. put this battlefield over here. And this right there. That village needs a cemetery. Alright, Flesh Golem. Let's see what you're made out of. Not much. Oh my god, he hurt though. Yeah, I thought it was pretty strong before, but maybe not. I think 9 is like the max tier of armor you can get. Plunk. Ooh, this one gives defense and counter. Eh. Chest piece that gives so much more HP. No. If only I cared about HP. God, why is it that basic fucking shield is so good, man? That fucking skeleton was made of something different, man. Rock. Oh, that sound was my healing potion being used. Ooh. Counter and vampirism. Attack speed counter. Fuck. Oh, man. Yeah, it's 14% counter, I guess. This one gives me a bit of evasion. This one definitely gives me pure damage. More pure damage, more counter. And I lose all the evasion I got. That one piece of armor is literally all my evasion. Fuck. Yeah, it's so better. Alright, grab it. We're going counter build now. I mean, the perk was basically counter build anyway. Do I think I can handle another run? Yeah, I think I can. I'm pretty good at this. This one has evasion. Alright, I have evasion again. And like 36% counter. Take it. A little bit less counter on this one, but it does have vampirism, but no pure. Oh, meadow. And that's another treasury mine. Ignore that. Ignore that. Okay. We can get another village going. Set up with some wheat fields. Wheat fields. And now these two villages are connected via wheat. Beautiful. The goblins need controlling. Let's put this here for now. Tier 9. Ring. Defense attack speed counter. That is a lot of defense. Does have counter. Does have attack speed. Yeah, I'll take that. Bye, evasion. I care more about the defense perk than anything else. More pure damage, less counter. Makes it all... Yeah. Ooh. Counter, evasion, vampirism. Nah. There you go. Gargoyle! Artificial life. Ooh, big shield. Actually, a tier 10 shield with 37 defense. I'll take it. Stop. Evading. Ooh, tier 9 weapon. Defense, counter, evasion. That's kind of perfect, isn't it? I could cry. I have evasion stats again. Let's go with this armor, too. Gives us evasion again. 90% evasion, 27% counter. Still pretty good. Get wrecked, idiots. The faster you attack, the more I hit you back. Goldfish. Ooh, tier 10 weapon. Damage, defense. It gives defense, and it has so much damage. Tier 10 weaponry. Don't two-shot slimes anymore, though. Kind of cooked. Okay, right there at the moment. I mean, I got pretty much everything unlocked. There we go. Then you dinner and drinking orange juice. Hell yeah, man. Ooh, even more defense. This one gives a lot of defense still and damage. Oh, I think I'll take that. Only 2 less. I made curried sausage stew. Ooh, but I left some leftover macaroni. Yeah, that's still pretty good. Attack speed 40%. The fuck are you telling me? 40%? What's my current defense? 53. So I'd be losing out on like 6 damage. But that is so much attack speed, I think it's worth it. Oh, fuck. I forgot that summons the boss. Whoops. I forgot that summoning tile summons the boss. My bad. But I leveled up again. Hero lose 10% of his findings in the camp when passing through the campfire tile. That doesn't exist anymore. List loading reveals to a full hand of Oblivion cards. From now on, using Oblivion cards heals hero. I think this is what you have to go for, because I need to max out my health before I fight the boss in order to stand any chance. That's not as good attack speed, but it does have some counter. I think attack speed matters more for this guy. Tier 7. No, all my gear needs to be tier 10. Okay, that's some. Alright, let's just keep walking forward. We're basically full. Defense, attack, speed, counter, don't care. Right before we face the boss, we'll heal the full. Bonk, bonk, bonk. No, don't care. Don't care. Okay. Shut the fuck up, Blood Grove. Why can I not kill this guy? What the fuck? 34 defense. Damn. How's the skeleton so strong and evasive? Oh, that was the boss one. That's why. That makes more sense then. 17 evasion. That is tempting, but I think I need to stick with defense here. Let's get rid of all the Lich's palaces. Hooray. Because this, all of them buff it. I had like the perfect hand to get rid of his bullshit. All right, Mr. Lich. Let's see what you're really made out of. How is it possible? Shut up! We have a score to settle. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Yeah, you're nothing, man. Look at me. Ow, ow, don't do that. I hit you harder. Ow. I still have healing pots. Oh my god, do I actually win this? If I evade this, if I just get lucky, that's the second healing pot. I win! Nonsense, this is impossible for so many reasons. I had the best items and got dealt the perfect hand to hand this guy his ass, his bony ass. I don't understand. Now put everything back the way it was. I can't. I've already completed my task, even if that result is not perfect. You're in no position to refuse, you sack of bones. He's already received everything I could gather. I just wanted to see how our crusade against the universe would end. To witness what would come of it. My presence is no longer required. GG's. Who is he? GG's, yeah. I get it. You're connected somehow, right? That's why. We will find out soon enough. This anomaly will not escape his attention. My explanation would be meaningless to you now. So spare me your wheezing and just die. If that sack of bones was telling the truth, I have a long journey ahead. I'll build my whole world from scratch if I have to. The skull of that monster will be the first brick in its foundation. Oh shit, defeat the Lich, just starting out. Alright, access till each day passes faster. Resource cap in the expedition is increased. I don't... Grants the hero 1 resurrection with full healing. Ooh. Ooh, that's pretty tough. Or just some resources. I didn't realize there was a resource cap. The 1 resurrection seems pretty strong, but also by the time I'm dying, I'm like pretty screwed. Let's just get the increased resource cap. Deep pockets. You can retrieve the cap with all your finds, but remember, the world will forget all your deeds. It always forgets. I can keep going around. Let's retreat. I did get the boss. Everybody, listen. The Lich is dead. The curse has been lifted, but... A Lich? What curse? I believe you, of course, but I have no idea what you're talking about. You don't remember the dead sorcerer? The one with the furred coat and scepter? Shrouded and nebulous, floating above the world on big, shining wings, consuming it piece by piece. That's strange and everything here does look the same. Why? I guess he wasn't the only reason for this darkness, then. That skeleton mentioned him. Whoever he is, he must have done something to do with the obliteration of the world. Seems I have no other option but to continue my expeditions. Yay. Ooh, that was food supply. I see. Build. And now I can build a whole lot of stuff. Not everything. Can't get cemetery. Can't get this. But I could get another farm. Let's do a smithy. Tend to be fine on food. Locks in the refuge would give me new class rogue. Fuck. Anyway, smithy. Basic gear at the start is kind of nice. By the anvil of the 7 seas, if it isn't a little forge. Yeah, you have no idea how I miss the heat of the furnace and the smell of metal. We'll have some proper tools now, laddie. You have my word. You'll even have something for those journey of yours. You're quite enthusiastic. Something tells me you're no stranger to the sailor's craft. Shiver me hammers, how'd you know? Doesn't matter though, you're right. Don't you worry, it'll show you these hands can hold a hammer as good as they can hold a hind in the storm, helm in the storm, even for a dozen days in a row. Okay, good for you. Upgrade? Ooh. Craft tools for the camp. where do I craft the tools for the camp? Must be able to craft tools for the camp if the supply depot is built. Oh. Gotcha. Supply depot is... I see. Box supply feature. From now on, you'll start finding useful supply items for the people in the camp. The Storm Temple unlocks Arsenal. Okay. Expedition again? 2. Okay. Did I unlock new cards? No. Tier 2. Chapter 2. Enemies have 1 to 2 abilities. Okay. Enemy strength +0. Oh, they were neutered before. Strength gross is increased. Bonus resources. Oh, you get bonus resources. Okay. Maximum of resource 20. Class weapon warrior. Yeah. Start with warrior's gear. Okay, let's try the new boss. Not that we'll see him, probably. Starting out with some basic gear. So fucking nice. What the fuck was that shield? Slime, what did you do to me? And there's all the ginger ale. Surprised it took me that long to ever beat the first boss, though. Crazy. Oh shit, village. Hey, village. Home away from home. Hello. So the stream is back. Yeah, I had some little issues earlier. Tech issues. But welcome back, man. Internet was starting a bit of a fit. We've beat the first boss, finally! Hooray! Well, I'm gonna head to bed, but you did amazing before I could tell. I wish you luck. Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, I've never beat the first boss of this game before, so that was fucking crazy. The Lich is dead. Bunk. Alright, yeah. What the fuck are you doing to me? Oh, they ruined your defense. You know, fair enough. That makes sense. The timing was so good. I said, see you later. Bye, and the stream died. Yeah, my internet kind of crapped out for like a good 10 minutes or 5 to 10 minutes or so. We hold on to the rocks until we get like a treasury or until our hand starts to get maxed out. Ding dong, the Lich is dead. He is. He is. Ooh, this one, a lot of attack speed versus a lot of these slimes. Maybe not the smartest idea, but I want to do it. They will also attack us super fast. What is this game? So, the lore of this game is that the world's been, like, annihilated, but for some reason, we stuck around. We don't know why. We're just like a regular soldier. But the more we experience the world, the more it seems to, like, come back, and we can collect fragments of the world to basically rebuild it. We have a camp, and we have our expeditions. The camp is, like, in a separate screen. We're in an expedition right now. The camp is basically the meta progression for this roguelike game. The expeditions generate a random circular path, and our character, our soldier, that's me right there, will go around it automatically, and the enemies will spawn on it at intervals every day. You know, like once a day, once every 2 days, once every 3 days. And whenever we beat an enemy, we get loot, which is equipment, or some cards. The cards we can place down, we have like just environmental cards like rocks, which give HP to me. We have wheat fields, which only work with villages. We can place stuff that like spawns enemies, and there's a balancing act because you want to place stuff that spawns enemies so that you can get more loot and more gear and more XP, but you don't want to place so many enemies that you end up killing yourself. You were smurf. Oh, thank you. So this game is a very interesting balancing act because you want to scale good enough to, you know, have a chance against the boss, but you don't want to like destroy yourself. You can also edit the cards you bring into the, like, every expedition, yada yada. All the usual stuff. Ooh, blood growth. Yeah, I haven't got a forest yet. I have a very weird hand this game. Don't worry about that. I haven't been able to use any cards. This one gives me the most. All right, so these beacons give attack speed and move speed. And they give them equally, although the enemies don't really move. So the move speed only really applies to me. The attack speed is what applies to the enemies. And me. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You generally just want to try and cover as many spaces as possible so you can, like, circle around as much as possible. 1, 2. All right, that covers, like, 5. Yeah. Bit of overlap, but that's fine. Very unique type of game. Wow, yeah. I really like it because it's a unique type of game, but also the art style. When you get into, like, the dialogue sections, it's, like, it's really, really nice. I really appreciate it. Man, I have not gotten good luck at all with either my cards or my equipment. Fucking crazy this time. By this time, last run, I already had, like, tier 3 and tier 4 armor and swords. It was fucking cracked. Oh. Finally, I got a grove. This one spawns a rat wolf every 2 days. I have to put this over here so I have, like, time to get there. And because I got that, now I can place the grove. And the grove... Basically, any enemies that get below 50% HP, the grove will instantly kill them in a fight. And if I get below 50% HP, it will entangle me, essentially. This one spawns a chest. Let's do that right here. Attack speed ring. Ooh, cemetery. Spawns a skeleton every 3 days. I do like me some Skelebros. Put the Skelebros right here. It's nice for the Skelebros to be next to the Blood Grove. The Skelebros are very tanky and somehow evasive, so having the auto kill on them when they're low enough is kind of nice. Finally. All right, we got a treasury. Treasury place here, and we just surround it with stuff, and we get a lot of loot. Unfortunately, I don't have any meadows, which is usually ideal for these things, but... I can almost fully unlock it already. Ooh. Okay, good ring. I just need like 1 meadow, 1 rock or mountain. That's another wheat field, but I don't have a village. Wait, yes I do. I'm fucking retarded. There we go. Why does this thing... Oh, this thing has a soul. It has 9. 20% chance to cause bleeding. Ugh. Fuck you. Well, lot more HP. And another village. I'll put this village over here. Those rats, you. Yeah, they're rat dogs. Rat wolves. Kind of silly. Alright, another mountain. Alright, treasury unlocked. Lot of resources. We also go through these expeditions, not necessarily just to kill bosses, but also to get resources to take back. And we can only extract at the camp. We can extract earlier outside of the camp tile, but we lose half the resources we gather. Where if we extract at the camp, we take all of our resources back. And of course, if we die, we take almost none of them. We take like some, but like basically none. Road lantern. This one reduces the max amount of enemies that can spawn on a tile. Very, very helpful. Let's put this one over there. And yeah. What the? Man, I can't. No. Let's put this one over there. Oh shit. Menu, no. So I heal. That spawns the chest. Shame I couldn't get the chest earlier. There. Super Slime is defeated. I've saved them all. Also, the equipment has rarities, and your inventory is limited. The oldest inventory you got, it will just be automatically deleted. Attack speed, ew. There are different builds, and there's different classes you can bring too, although I haven't unlocked them yet. The fuck was that sound? Endless reciteer dungeon. Kind of, except like I don't have to run around. The guy does it for me, and I'm making the dungeon. I'm making my own hell this time. So it's fine. The fucking Reciteer dungeons, man. Sometimes I get very nostalgic for Reciteer. Reciteer had some good, fun moments. The dungeons were pretty grindy, but other than that, it was a pretty fun game. Gargoyle. Impenetrable. Takes 60% less damage when hit, unless it's attacking. Ooh. Let's see. Ooh, 1523. Hell yeah. And it's less irritating, especially no little girls. The fucking little girls. I want this for exactly 40% and not a penny more. Fucking assholes. That game, it had a lot of good charm to it. I'm a bit worried on how much of charm was actually in the original versus how much was just added in via localization, but it was still a good time no matter what. I'm sure, even if there was some localization bullshit, I'm sure the original game was was still at the heart of it, you know? Ooh, Grove. Chinatown Grove. More meadows, more rocks. Treasure, please. The fuck was that? Oh yeah, we have these are all resources. We have a max amount. It doesn't really tell you what your max is though, which has always been unfortunate. Where do I want to put a village? Another village. Got so many villages this time. Let's put it under me. Might eat my ice cream. Who knows? Oh my god. So which card increases your damage? None yet. The equipment is what increases our damage. Right now I got a good sword. Any dessert to eat and watch stream in the evening. Hell yeah, man. That's a great way to relax. Let's see. I'm not sure why that clicking sound every once in a while. Armor. Not that crazy of a ring. 2% more vampirism in some region. Eel. Ooh. 14 to 20. A little bit less damage, but vampirism. Vampirism's always solid. The meadows give us HP healing HP at the start of each day. Not that crazy. 2, 4, 6, 8. I have enough. I'm gonna start placing these down. Because all I need is like 8 of these so that I can instantly unlock the treasury once I get one. Defense and evasion. Yeah, that's pretty good. 9, right? Yeah. Thank you for the hydrate reminder. Ale. Nah, just water, sadly. Already drank my ginger ales. Multiple, of course. Of course. There's gonna be a fucking lot of these rat dots, so let's place another beacon right there. Bunk, bunk, bunk. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8. Alright, let's use the mountains and just place these down. They scale better with each other. You can never have lots of ales, right? You have too many, you mean? Yeah. But I have to beware, because they do have, like, just sugar. They are caffeine free, though, so, I mean, they're not that bad. Ah, shit. There's my first level up. 10% chance to keep the card after placing its tile. Ooh, Surveyor. Each time the hero passes through a tile, he will heal HP for each non-road tile around it. Okay. Or Blade of Dawn. Every morning, the hero's sword is filled with sunlight, casting its next attack to deal ×2 damage to all. This one sounds just like the coolest, right? Blade of Dawn. I choose you. 4, 6, 8. I can get rid of another one. Goodbye, rock. I mean, how do you fucking turn down the Blade of Goddamn Dawn, right? Couldn't be me. Holy shit, the Blade of Dawn is awesome. Wasteland. The battlefield and the Goblin Camp means I can't put the wheat fields there. Fuck. Or, I'm not sure actually why I can. Oh, because that's the village right there, Herd Eater. Man, I am full. Wheat field right there. Get rid of another rock. Vampirism. Slightly more damage and some vampirism. We'll take that. Beacon. Movement speed, please. Thank you, thank you. And right here. There we go. We should move around pretty fast now. Blade of Dawn! And rock. I have so many fucking meadows. Hey. Spawns a skeleton every 3 days. Another skeleton there. Next to the blood grove. As is tradition. Rocks. It does look kind of cool in the top left, doesn't it, though? Rocks. Play done. I mean, these are okay, but they don't have, like, the defense of the other one. I don't know. I like just high defense vanilla shields, unless I'm doing a very specific build. The evasion and vampirism can be a bit gimmicky at times, as opposed to full defense. God, just fucking die. And then those guys remind me of why it's a good idea to do something else other than pure defense, you know? Okay. Not good. I really just had the most cracked loadout last time, huh? Ooh. More health and evasion and damage to all. Hell yes. Alright, I have too many meadows. Fuck. Start putting them over here. I got one treasury. It's never giving me another. Slime die. Oh, that was super slime. Oh, okay. And another super slime. Your guy is taking damage now. I know, it's fucking crazy, isn't it? 4, 6, 8. Okay, I can spare another meadow. There we go. My guy is fucking rich is what he is. Mountain. Well, yeah. I think it was mainly just the super slimes causing him damage. Otherwise, I don't know. Oh, fuck. It's a boss flesh golem. Quest goal. Dying Strike won't die until it attacks one last time. Ooh. Lovely. Please go die. Please go die. Please go die. Why won't my guy just focus the fucking dog at least? I'll win, but damn. Oh, hey. The day passed. And I got my treasury. Oh, thank God. Finally. I can do what I was always meant to do. And make another treasury. Okay. Oh. Well, boss is dead. This one, a little bit less damage, has counter and vampirism. I think that's kind of worth it. The counter for just the less than 2 max damage. Yeah, it's fine. That's fine with me. Another grove? 3 groves in a row? I can take it. Ow. Please stop. I think I'm falling behind. Uh-oh. Yeah, I didn't realize just how far that one perk of just, 65% of your defense is now also your attack was carrying me. Oh god, dude, die. What? What? Why is you giving me that noise? Alright, good damage. Gives me some defense. Honestly, based. Take it. We hold on to the cemetery. I don't need that. Mimic! Always a critical hit. Ooh. And always hits the target. Okay, mimics are pretty fucking scary. Always hits the target and is a crit. If you find a mimic when you're low in health, that's pretty fucking bad. Okay, the AoE versus goblins is great. Oh, hey, a ghost. Neat. Okay, ghost. Oh, this one has 18 defense, but also plus 5 defense. Crazy. This one. Why do I still have a tier 2 ring? What the fuck? Guess I'll put that one right there. Okay. Let's see how this run goes and if I need to run. Or I take it all the way to the end, baby. Okay. Don't care. Don't care. Evasion's more important than vampirism, honestly, because evasion lets you evade a whole ass attack. Vampirism gives you like a little bit of health back, you know? Defense, evasion. Hey, like it. Speak of the devil. Not sure why the other one was orange. This one, damage and counter. Yeah. Fuck it. Laws of defense kind of suck, but oh well. 17% evasion. That one's pretty tempting, but it's a tier lower. But that's kind of like an ideal weapon. Damage and evasion. Pretty good. Okay, do I get an actually good ring? Attack speed and evasion. Yeah. Alas, the wheat fields. Why am I getting tier 3 trash at this point? What the fuck, slime? Kill better adventurers for me. Finally level up. Every counter heals the hero. Surveyor. Concentrating at the start of every loop, the hero receives max HP. Phantom Shield. That persists. Let's get the Phantom Shield. I kind of want to see it. My evasion is 31 fucking percent. That's a pretty cool Phantom Shield. That is a pretty good damaging sword. Get a nice rock body, stupid fucking golem. Okay, so we got another treasury. We put it over here, and that works. How am I doing? Pretty fucking good, I'd say. Why do I have like a doom symbol over my head? That must be the Phantom Shield. Okay, Wilt, I'm gonna go play some Escape the Backrooms with the boys. Hell yeah, man, have fun. Have a great streaming evening. See you tomorrow. Bye. See you tomorrow with some more LobCorp, man. Where I'll try and do, count them, 2 suppressions in a single day. See you later, Sky. Bye, Sky. Fucking goblins. Fucking goblins. Gonna go feed the dogs, take out the trash. Okay. Yeah, have a good time. Make sure they're happy. Evasion and vampirism. No, I like the attack speed. Attack speed, vampirism. Nah. Shit. Ghost! And it's dead. Yeah, ghosts aren't so scary when you can just stab them again. Oh, super ghost. Ghost of a ghost! Good news, we just kill it a 3rd time, and it's fine. And that's all that. Alright, I got so many fucking road lanterns this time. Vampirism, blah, 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 blah. Useless. I can handle another run at least. I am kind of too good at this game. So many fucking vampirism items. I do not care. New shield? Defense? Ugh. Defense, slightly better, and some vampirism. Come on. Oh my god, I one-shot the chest. Defense, counter. It has more health, but it doesn't have the evasion. Ignore. I'm an evasion warrior build. Does have counter? Nah, I don't think so. My shield! They're finally touching my health bar. This is bullshit. The fuck? Why are these guys so tanky? 5% chance to destroy hero's item when attacking. Oh, that's pretty fucking bad. Glad that didn't happen. Do I sacrifice like 8 damage for just 24 attack speed? Ugh. I don't have a good grasp of the numbers. That seems a pretty decent deal. Like if it was 100%, then you would have double the damage. If it was 50%, you would have added 11 instead, like half. So 25% is actually 6. No. Okay. The current Gladius is actually still better then. What the fuck? Oh, enrage. Too bad. Where am I? I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me. HP for damage. Okay. Another treasury looted. Didn't get anything fucking good. Some awful fucking treasuries today. Ooh, a lot more evasion. Yes, please. I should be evading like 1 out of every 2 attacks. Uh-oh. Oh, no! Oh, God. Okay, so the dogs killed me. Fuck. Keep 30% of resources. Oh, come on. Fuck. The fucking dogs got me. Did not expect that. Those fucking dogs. Ooh, but I do have enough for the refuge now. Unlocks the new class Rogue. Our exiles, even an exile hero. Don't go too hard on the lost souls who found respite in wine and gambling. Why don't you take a seat and pick yourself a poison to drink? But I'm not in here for the... That's strange. This place and this life, it all feels so familiar. Now we're talking. So you found a living on the road, a bit of robbery maybe, or collecting bounties for some unlucky souls. It's as if someone else knew and did all this. And now I have their knowledge and skills. That's why I literally have 2 aces in my sleeve right now. And this coin purse, I think I stole it too. Ah, wait, that's my purse. You don't believe me? Ah, well. Feel free to come by if you don't want to discuss your new trade. I don't become this good with knives by working in the kitchen, you know. Okay. Okay. These fucking wolves, man. There we go. Expedition. Anything else I can build? No. Supply depot is required for everything moving forward, huh? Expedition. Ooh. Oh, the rogue gives us the booties. I see. Collects trophies by killing enemies in combat. Exchanges them for items at the campfire. Oh, very different. Starts with vampirism, 10% to stat bonuses of the same type that come from 2 or more equipment items. I see. Let's try tier 1. Let's try the tutorial boss as the rogue. And we can't even use the warrior's equipment. Well, kind of. But we can't use the shield. We do have a coin purse here. First item, a treasury. Very appropriate. Number of trophies to exchange for rewards. I see. Every 3 days. Gonna take a while for this to bear fruit, so let's put it over here for now. Back and got my ice cream. Hell yeah, man. Ice cream. Ice cream. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That covers so much good ground there. We're gonna unlock the rogue class, so I'm trying it out for the first time. It has different mechanics for it. We collect trophies by killing enemies, and we exchange those trophies at the campfire for actual gear. Also, we died to some wolves. Wolves! Again. Oh, it's an automatic thing. I see. Makes sense. This game is very automatic in a lot of ways. Evasion boots. Good. 92, 88, 177, 285. 285, please, health. Thank you. Okay. Let's try for that for a bit. Wait, I can equip 2 weapons. That's right. Hell yeah. I got 2 swords. Rat wolf. Is it rat wolf time? I think I cannot put rat wolves on the beacons. Too many of the rat wolves happen. And then they end up kicking my ass. I can put them over here, though. Ooh, Skeleman. Goodbye. There was some way to, like, pick up the speed automatically. Oh, tab? Might have been tab. Chest. Let's put it over here. Wheat field. Don't have a fucking village. Wow, can you believe it that expedition speed was already set to 2.0? Like it was already sped up by double? That's fucking wild. Okay, what do we got? Got a mace, damage to all. 6 to 10 on this one, and evasion bonus. 11 attack speed. Okay, well, let's get rid of this one then. Damage to all versus evasion bonus. I think stacking evasion's fine. This character's much more... evasion is basically their defense, which, yeah, makes sense. And this one gives more. More. There we go. Okay, let's continue. How long has that treasure weave been there? What the fuck? Huh. Crazy what just appears sometimes. Anyway. That completes you. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Alright, put that over there. Ooh, we do get items from that still. Nice. 9 to 13 pure damage and defense. Let's get rid of the scimitar, I think. This one says it's lower evasion, but it actually has 2 more. I feel like the game could calculate that out on its own. Another battlefield. For the lonesome warrior. Battlefields are so good for the chess. Mountain. It looks so beautiful. Yeah, let's put it right there. 6 is pretty good. And that's another treasury unlocked. And also a village. Let's put this... Being right here is really nice, so the quest is always in front of me, you know? And the rat wolf spawner there. And there. Ooh, that looks like good armor. Less HP. Crit damage chance. Critical damage. First time I'm seeing that. Yeah. Who needs HP? We're avoiding everything. And ignore the boots. Fucking rat. That's already a lot of stuff over there. Chest time. The fuck? Oh, I just got gold. Okay, that's fine. Alright, next set. 4% more. Evasion and evasion bonus. The fuck is the difference there, man? Well, we'll take it. 14 to 24. Yeah, it's so much better than the fucking Dirk. Is there anything else worth it? Not really. Okay. Around again. Whew. My desk is fucking falling apart. The screws keep popping out of it, and I have to keep placing them in and looking for it when they do. I hate it. Mimic! Road lantern. I'm gonna need this right here, right now. Right here, right now. One village over there. They'll be like right next to each other. It's beautiful. Another village over there. There we go. Now nice and spread out. Nice, Elvin. Oh, what is my crit chance? 17% chance is actually really good for a crit chance. What the fuck? It's only off of like one item, isn't it? Wait, it should only be 7. How am I getting 17? Wait, where'd it go? No, it says 17%. Huh. Oh, I have it though. I guess we have some like base crit chance. How are we doing? Pretty good, I think. Surprisingly. Yeah, it's gonna be the last loop. I am a little bit out of it, if I'm being honest. Okay, let's put that there. A beacon. This covers that spot, thankfully. We'll do that. All right. 260 HP low, and my full HP is 444. This character's probably cooked. All right, level up. The hero gets +1 max HP for each trophy he gets since its trade is taken. That's pretty awful, but okay. Second thoughts, we'll get new choice of 3 trades. Bliss of Endurance is only really good right before the boss. Let's get second thoughts. Picky, lower. There's not many trades, it seems. That's kind of something I wish for. Lowers the quantity of items received on the camp tile by 3, while increasing the quality of the exchange. For 10% chance to simultaneously attack 2 targets. Let's get picky. Let's increase the quality of the items we get. And last, the cemetery's up top. It's Halloween Isle. Alright, quality's increased. Let's see. Yeah. Crit damage, crit chance, max HP. It's pretty good. And this one doesn't give the crit damage chance. So, even though it gives less HP, I think I prefer the current one. That one only gives counter 7% boots with some evasion. Yeah, that one's like 18 evasion. Ew. This is 21 to 31 damage. Fair. Alright, let's replace the big axe. This is a tier 6 weapon. It's kind of deserved at this point. And 21% evasion boots. Okay. Yeah, it was a good perk to pick up. And when I said next loop is the last one, I meant like the whole run of this loop. This expedition, I guess. Right, let's get rid of this axe. My God, I'm tired. I should really stop sleeping on the couch and sleep on my fucking bed at some day. That'd be kind of nice. There we go. Probably should have saved those, but it'll be fine, probably. Wait! Sometimes the game just does not want to fucking pause. Bonk. Alright, Quest Wolf. Super Wolf. Indeed. Bonk. What the fuck? Alright, boots. 17% evasion, so 4 less. In exchange, 2 defense and some critical damage. I think we keep the super evasion boots. Yeah. Die, slime. No goblin can stand against the might of a background murderer. Few fucking fools. Okay, new stuff we got. This is probably better than the Dirk, but not by much. Yeah, good enough. Crit damage, chance a little bit up, some pure damage. Yeah, I'd say that's more worth it. Yeah, I don't think any of the others. Wait, 20% plus a bunch of others bullshit. We got a winner. Mountain. Put this one right over here. A happy little mountain. Basically run the game until you die and then repeat. Well, no, because I can actually exit at any point. At the campfire. So it's kind of like, how far do you want to push your luck? And if you push your luck to the point where you see the boss, you just have to face the boss. And hope that you've done it well enough. 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? 6, 8. I can get. Oh, wow. I have fucking way too many of these. There we go. Oh, nice. Yeah. There's a little bit more thought to it. 1725 counter and evasion. This is better than the guitar in basically every way. Okay. Not the blue guitar, the orange one. Somehow. Critical damage plus 36 is kind of pretty good to pass up. Bonk, crit, 110. Wow. Taps your dog for a critical hit, kills it instantly. Brain splattered. Sometimes I think the game is paused when everyone's just staying around, then I realize it's a skeleton. Skelebro fight. Two, 4, 6, 8. I have meadows to fucking spare, man. I guess fucking over here. I don't know anymore. One shot. Yippee, yippee. Starting to take some actual damage, though. They're starting to, like, I'm starting to lose the RNG rolls. I'm starting to fall scaling-wise because I've got nothing but meadows and mountains. It's been kind of insane. Four, 6, 8. I get rid of another one. Okay, save me, level up. Healing. You'll see 7% less damage for every enemy starting at the second enemy. Finding a certain more enemies for entry additional trophy. Let's go with Bus. Receive 7% less damage for every enemy. Starting after the second enemy. That seems like so fucking much. Oh, it doesn't like stack. Okay. I mean, it's still pretty good. That is a lot of fucking goblins right there. I'm not tolerating that bullshit. Get the fuck out of there. I didn't say you guys can move in there. I see Wilt is yawning a lot. Yeah, it's really fucking getting to me, man. If I wasn't streaming, I probably would have already been asleep at my desk. It's that bad. Oh, it's the fucking ghost. But look at that. Look at all that shit we just got. We better wrap it up soon, I know, but I want to get more stuff. Yeah, I don't need super critical damage. Ooh, took a ton of damage. Yeah, but I hit him back. This gives a lot of evasion. Not as much. Wait, yes, it does. It gives more for crit damage chance. I will absolutely take that. Don't need that. Evasion 20%. Not as much. Max HP, attack speed. Haven't upgraded my chest in a while. Don't need to. I win. These guys kind of suck. Critical damage. Okay. Is it possible to become a tank that heals? Absolutely. You just go full vampirism build, essentially. Oh my god, I'm one-shotting. Is you're an unkillable tank? Kind of, but the boss will deal so much that you can't out-heal that unless you got... This game kind of restricts you a little bit. Yeah, I'm just not sure it's possible to build up enough vampirism and attack damage to out-heal the boss. Lifesteal instantly in-game build. Yeah. Ah, fuck, I'm losing meadows because of this bullshit. 2, 4, 6, 8. 8. Yeah, let me get rid of these. Another fucking meadow. If those forests kill me at the bottom, I've been mindlessly placing, so be it. I think lifesteal tanking high damn Vade are a good build. Yeah, that seems to be. Ah, fuck. Well, I had a good run. I did not expect to be taken out by a skeleton. The Vade chance did not save me. I think I missed every Vade despite being at 30 fucking 2. Can you increase the Vade chance? Yeah, the gear has a Vade chance on it, and I was stacking it up, but apparently not enough. Fuck. Build. Ugh. Good run and good stream. Yeah, sadly, I lost so much I'm not able to build anything new. Fuck. Still, a good run. The game, that's just kind of the game. You have a good run, you feel invincible until you come across like one enemy and you keel over. You just keel over. They just fucking killed you. Let's wrap it up. Yeah. Yeah, I should probably sleep. I've been nodding off for like the past hour, but I wanted to go longer today because technical issues yesterday cut stream short, and I know I started late today. So, and I know I yapped for extra long too. So, I want to give you guys a good stream, so it's not super short. Good stream, I hope so. Let's get to the correct pages here. Goodbyes. Yep, your health gets chipped away slowly. It's fine. I'm used to not having sleep. It's fine. Probably. Anyway, Quill, if you would please turn the page. And bring it in. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you had a good one. I realized Loop here wasn't the most exciting of streams, but I needed something more relaxing. You probably could tell I was a bit tired. Didn't have much sleep yesterday. I got started late, so I didn't have much time to like set anything up either. So maybe I'll try and do something up this weekend, but I might also be distracted by desk stuff and other stuff this weekend. So who knows? I also got a meeting with my dentist this weekend, so that'll be fun. Hopefully I'll fine there. And that me sleeping on the couch the past 2 weeks and not in my bed where I have like the night guard to prevent me from grinding down my teeth means that I haven't ground down my teeth at all. I would really like to have not ground my teeth. Please, thank you, God. Thank you. So hopefully for good news. Anyway, thank you once again. Let me go through the chats and thank everyone who showed up on the Twitch end of things. Thank you, Sky Iron Bat. Always a pleasure to see you, man. Thank you, Toxic Todd, for dropping by for so long tonight. Happy to have you in there. Thank you, Konata Kawaii, as well. On the YouTube end of things. Thank you, the Pixel Foxy, Squawk, Wolves, Miso, Hard, ha ha ha, and ooh, ha ha, bah, and One Shot, yippee. Alright, thank you so much, Pixel Foxy. Thank you, Dahakatir, for also joining in. And the Brain as well. The Brain for all VTubers out there. Crazy that I got such a celebrity in here tonight. And Phoebe Talks, of course, for dropping in too. Thank you guys all so much. I hate going to the dentist. You leave with dry ass lips. I don't like going to the dentist, but I've learned that I kind of have to set up these appointments at regular checkups to make sure I'm not giving myself some like $10,000 damage that I don't realize in the future, you know? A little bit of maintenance now prevents a whole lot of expensive repairs later. Yeah, sadly. Yeah, thank you so much. Even if I didn't get your name, maybe I just missed it. Maybe YouTube didn't show up for whatever reason. Maybe you just peeked in for a minute or two. Maybe you're just lurking around. Maybe you're watching us on the VOD. Or perhaps you liked the stream. You commented, you subscribed, or followed, or any and all bits of support. Thank you all so much. I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you. I wish I had more time and energy and all that. And, self-commitment to, do more focused streams for you guys. I did think, if Classic Plus ever releases for World of Warcraft, regardless if it's good or bad, I think I'll do a hardcore Classic Plus stream, at least for a little bit, because I think that'll be fun. And I really fucking like World of Warcraft, so yeah, look forward to that. And I've been itching so much to play Classic WoW, man. It's kind of crazy, but I keep falling asleep and being too tired to play. It makes me so sad. Yes, yeah. I know, Quill, I know. Go bed, I get it. No Classic WoW, I have to go straight to bed. Like many nights, it fucking sucks. Oh yeah. Goodbye, ultimately, the book burners too, I fucking guess, yeah. And the bookkeepers, and the toucans, and the pagers, and all the others. And the witlings, especially. Have a good night, everyone. This has been Wiltook, your Storybook Traveler, my lovely assistant Quill, and the story will continue tomorrow with Lobotomy Corporation. Have a good night. And sleep in your bed, goddammit. I'll try to remember. I'll try it. Have a good night and goodbye. Bye. Bye.